Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Michigan Postgame Live here at Michigan at the Voice of College Football, where Michigan has defeated little brother Michigan State 31-20. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. As you come in, I do want to remind everybody to go ahead and hit that like button. It just takes a second, helps get this thing out there to the algorithm. Hit that subscribe. That way you know we've got 4 shows now every single week. So hit that subscribe and then hit the bell to know that we're live. Folks, we do have a couple things we want to remind you of. Super chats. Obviously, every $150 unlocks another hour. So we're already down to 130 thanks to your participation, and actually down to 126 now. So appreciate everybody here. We'll get to a few super chats. We'll get to our analysis, and hopefully TJ will be joining us as soon as possible. But I wanted to get this thing started now, while things are still fresh in everybody's mind. All right. So let's go ahead and thank our many sponsors who help make this show happen. So we're going to start out with Win Agency, who has an exciting announcement given the rivalry win.
Hey, Michigan fans! Another exciting win for the Maize and Blue. With temperatures getting colder and the games getting more intense, we know open enrollment for health insurance is right around the corner. Open enrollment for 2026 goes from November 1st to December 15th for those who want a January 1st effective date. Let Win Agency take care of your health plan so you can spend more time and energy following our amazing team. Give us a call or visit our website today. Go Blue!
Boom! Go Blue! And thank you to the Win Agency. We now have 3, so they have 3 self-serve links for you guys. Check it out. Give them some love. They've been sponsoring us now 2nd year running. So if you have needs for health or life insurance or Medicare, that's the way to go. We also, of course, TJ's here just in time for Healthy Dogma. Here we go. TJ, go Blue. Be little brother.
Fuck little brother, bro. I told y'all it should have been a 3-score game. We'll get into it, though. Let's get to our sponsors, John. We got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But a win's a win, and fuck them. End of the day.
Yeah.
You see them trying to start shit with us on the field, John? You see that stuff? That's
It's
crazy.
It's Bush League. That's what it is. It's Bush
And then
League.
they want to say we're the dirty program. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Absolutely ridiculous. But hey, got the win on the field at East Lansing. Came in this morning. Didn't want to stay overnight in the cesspool that is East Lansing. Came in this morning, and punched a clock. Took care of business. 31-20.
Indeed.
All right. So you're just in time for Healthy Dogma.
Yes.
So we've got Healthy Dogma, which is another one of our new sponsors. Want to thank them for everything that they do. What a win, Michigan fans. That's the kind of game that reminds us why we bleed maize and blue. And just like our team, Healthy Dogma believes in excellence. We've been crafting kitchen quality ingredients for dogs right here in Oxford, Michigan for more than 15 years because our dogs deserve the best too. So while you're celebrating, treat your four-legged Wolverine to a meal that's homemade, made easy. Head to healthydogma.com, use code 25GoBlue to save 25% on your next order. That's how Michigan fans feed their own. Boom. Check them out right here. TJ's got the site up.
Yep. Yeah, very good. I mean, yep, excellent company. And listen, if you love your animal and you're interested in finding a food alternative, Healthy Dogma is the company for you. Strongly recommend Healthy Dogma. I cannot stress enough. I know we got to talk Michigan football. Let me just say this. Research what's in your dog food.
Yes.
I promise. I went down that road 8 years ago. So that's why I'm very proud to have that company with us right now.
And we're not done.
Another one.
We've been hard at work. We've been in
Another
the
one.
lab, and the bestpokersite.com hit us up recently. Has some great poker stuff for everybody. So the bestpokersite.com, I've got it here. So we are happy to announce a new sponsor for Michigan Postgame Live. The bestpokersite.com is located in Traverse City, Michigan. They're an interesting company that specializes in providing standard and custom products for home game rooms, poker rooms, and businesses. They have a variety of standard poker, blackjack, roulette, craps tables in stock that can be upgraded with custom felts. They also provide fully custom tables, custom chips, and poker chairs. We encourage you to contact Jim directly to discuss your ideas at 231-631-1571 or jklaus1977 at Gmail, or just click this link, which I got right here, and you can get your game on. I'm a poker fan. I don't know about anybody here. This really excited me.
Well, I'll say this. Also excited for this company to be partnering with us, because I know for a fact, as a Michigan, fan, there is a lot of people out there who love poker. They love Michigan. This site, guys, get your custom Michigan chips, get your custom Michigan tables. I mean, this is elite stuff here, man. Elite stuff here. If we can hide that, or let's pull the banner down, John, so they can see it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, I got it. Oh,
okay.
Yep. I mean, look at that. I mean, honestly, that's elite. That's elite, man.
Good stuff here.
Guess what? Hey, you have the boys over. You drinking a little bourbon, drinking a little whiskey, smoking the cigar. You know what I'm saying? Talking that talk. You got the Michigan poker chips. You got the Michigan poker table. Let's just be honest. It's badass, right? I mean, it's definitely a centerpiece. Reach out to them. They can make you any custom table you want. They got a bunch of different designs. Another one, John. Very excited to have them a part of the team.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you know anybody else who is looking for business, product, service, personal brand, wants to sponsor, hit us up. We've still got lots of opportunities here and on the rest of Voice of College Football Network. Okay. Well, why don't we get to some thoughts on the game here? So Michigan 31, MSU, Little Brother 20. I kind of want to start overall this time, because I'll be completely honest. This was a great win. It was a rivalry win, but I also felt like we left a lot of meat on the bone. I think is that a fair statement? Passing game just not really there today. 86 passing yards from Bryce Underwood, 8 for 17. Andrew Marsh did have a couple of really good receptions. He was the receiving leader with 54. Yeah. But today was really it was 2023. It was running game, defense. It was smash.
What I'll say is, first quarter, I thought the team played well. Was the offense perfect? Absolutely not. Was the defense really good? Absolutely. Third quarter, and I know I'm skipping the second quarter, but bear with me. Third quarter, Michigan played great. Came out of the second half. Good for Sherrill Moore, rallying the troops. Justice Haynes woke up. He's like, you know what? I am top dog. Justice Haynes said, I'm top dog. This is my shit. This is my field. I'm getting the dub, and he did. He led the team. He carried the team, man, offensively for sure, along with Marsh. Was this a beautiful game? No, it wasn't, and that's probably a big frustration for the fan base, right? I mean, last week against Washington, we looked better. This week we look sloppy again. We got missed tackles. We got drops. Samaj Morgan. I promise, guys, we'll get into Samaj Morgan. I promise we'll get into Samaj Morgan. I got a lot there. I don't, but end of the day, John, was it clean? No. And I made a post at halftime because the fan base was kind of uncomfortable. They were stressing a bit, and I was not stressing, but I understood the frustration. Like, I was also frustrated with some of the play calling. I was also frustrated with the missed fucking tackles again and some of the sloppiness. and the bad punting, and then Hollenbeck makes some great punting, and then he makes some bad punting, and the inconsistency, and it's like, come on, boys, you know? But I told the fan base to relax, because this is why you love football. You love this shit. Why? It's stressful. It's fun. It's an adrenaline rush, you know? And this game matters a lot, not because it's just Michigan State and little brother and we want to rub their nose in it, but because we got a playoff hope we're trying to get to, you know. We got goals still, you know. But at the end of the day, they got it done and some players flashed. But yes, there is an inconsistency issue with this team for sure. You know, there is, you know, and we can get into it, right? Like, was Underwood great today, John? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Underwood, brother, come on. You're better than this. Wide receivers?
I've got my Batman shirt on, but
hey, listen, I'm repping. Listen, we still believe. Like I shouldn't even say believe, because Michigan State like perverted that fucking word. I don't even like saying that word anymore. Yeah, do they believe? They don't believe. I tried betting someone $100 who said they believe. They don't. They really don't. They really don't believe, bro. It's all lies and phony shit. But end of the day, they got it done. Okay, they got it done. And Michigan State scored a garbage-ass touchdown at the end of the game. We were up 3 scores, so we won by 11. We won 31-21. We got the job done in East Landfill. We got the job done. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. But survive and advance. That's the game. And, like, look, there are issues. There are issues. But the good news is the defense played well. Jimmy Rolder told everybody who said, hey, Cole Sullivan started. Everyone who said, myself included, Cole Sullivan needs to start over Jimmy. Jimmy Rolder just said, shut the fuck up, bro. I got this.
He had a great game.
He said, I got this. I got this. So shout out to Jimmy Rolder, man. Like, for real, I love seeing that. He looked elite tonight. Like, it was clicking, man. Like, I was I was asking myself, where was Barham tonight? Didn't hear his name a lot, you know. Offensively, you know.
Let's hit offense.
Well, let's hit offense. I mean, the play calling was just so inconsistent and not in rhythm, and it felt uncomfortable. Underwood, brother.
How come? High level. How come on the road it feels like the passing game evaporates? Like, with the exception of Andrew Marsh a couple of times, where was the passing game today?
Brother, you know what's funny? There's an individual, he's probably watching right now. He tags me on Twitter all the time. His name's Mr. GT. Okay, GTA. I'm sorry, GTA.
Okay.
He's a younger guy. I think he's like still in high school. Okay, but he said the same thing to me. He goes, "Where does the offense go on the road? Where does this go? You know,
this isn't even really the road. It's East Lansing. It's I know, but like,
it's a dirty place. Listen, it's not home. I mean, it's smelly over there, bro. It's a fucking the air quality shit. It's like China. It's like fucking China over there, bro. You know, the boys had to adjust. But no, it's true though. I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, it's something we got to figure out. You know, and I had somebody also tag me in a post, or it was Sharon Moore calling the plays tonight. I'm not going there. I mean, it just was not. It was not clean. It wasn't in rhythm. It wasn't good enough. You know, I listen. I mentioned the playoffs. I saw somebody in the chat. They threw some laughing faces. Boys, we're still alive. I'm sorry. Listen, this college football season, I'm gonna let you. No one's good. Okay, like nobody's good. Like, just what it is. There's like 3 good teams maybe, and everyone else is trying to be something. It's a wild year for college football, but you know, listen, we got a lot to learn. We're still the youngest team in Big Ten. We are the youngest team in the Big Ten. But yeah, we have to play better, John. I mean, look, Bryce Underwood, 8 for 17. All right, let me just say this too. Kind of say this too, because I guarantee, and I have no idea how anyone feels about this. And I'm not even shitting on the kid. I love Bryce Underwood. Big fan of Bryce Underwood.
Love him.
Not in love with him taking the selfies and the autographs. Brother, you didn't play well, dog. Like, I need Kobe. I need Kobe fucking Black Mamba mentality shit. You got to lock in. Lock in, please, bro. You're extremely talented, extremely gifted. You might even be watching and say, fuck this kid. He might be saying, fuck TJ. All right, look, don't, bro. I swear to God, I'm just trying to be like, bro, just lock in, Bryce. You like lock in, bro. That shit don't matter. That's noise. That shit does not matter. That shit's not going to get you the NFL.
Yeah.
Just lock in, bro. And like, just focus and like take tonight person. I know we won. But like, remember when he did that post game and he actually played pretty well and he said he had like a C+. He would give himself a C+.
C+.
Bro, I need that mentality, bro. And I know you got that. I know, when you watch film tomorrow or Monday, probably tomorrow, because word is he's a film junkie and he's in the facility all the time. But like, come on, brother. And I know you're 18, so like I'm not even mad at you. And we got the victory. So you did what you needed to do tonight. But like I think you would agree, Bryce, it wasn't your best game. So I need him to lock in. Just lock in, dog. Kobe Black Mamba mentality type shit, bro. Just come on. I know you're about it. Everyone talks about how you're there from morning to night and all that stuff. Like I just didn't like that. And it's not that like, and at the end, and I'm not crying and like I'm not mad about it, but like it just wasn't the best, in my opinion, the best look.
There were a few excellent design quarterback runs today. Where usually they use like Bredesen as a blocker in motion for that extra seal. He takes off. I think he had 2 of those outside zone to the left type plays. One that went for a touchdown, which was really like he has the talent.
He does.
I think he's being let down by a overly conservative game plan. To pound the rock over and over and over again. And I think he's being let down by the continued coaching ineptitude to keep Samaj Morgan on the field.
All
he
right,
needs to go.
Let's go there. Let's go there right now. What the fuck are we doing, John? He doesn't even see the ball. It hit him in the face.
He's tackling his own teammates.
Yeah, bro, you're getting in the way of Justice Haynes while he's trying to break a touchdown. Like, come on, bro, you're fucking my guy's fucking shine right now. Like, Samaj, brother, Sharon, we got to figure this out. Like, why is Anthony? What's going on? I don't know. I got to find out. What is Anthony Simpson? What's going on, bro? Are you not good in run protection, like run blocking? Are you not picking up the playbook? What is going on? Why are we not able to find a receiver we can count on outside of McCauley? Although McCauley didn't have a great night either. Outside of McCauley and Marsh, Marsh. Where the fuck is Marlon Klein, by the way? Like, what is going on, dude?
Yeah, 4 yards.
Why is our only offensive players Haynes, Marsh, and Underwood?
I don't know, because last week we saw the potential with the backup tight ends, with Zach Marshall in there, with Tonelli in there. They were catching the ball.
They did a little something, but I mean, listen, I think Barham's not Barham, but Marlon Klein's better than Tonelli and Marshall. I really do. I mean, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I am like all of you who are watching. I don't understand this Samaj Morgan shit. Now, when he has the ball in his hand, can he offer something? Yes, but like, bro, they even put Andrew Marsh at punt return at a certain point in the game. Then they put Samaj Morgan back in, and I don't really know why. And then he's not Samaj Morgan
2 yards.
And I hate saying
how many yards he got all day.
I hate saying this, dude. He's a fucking liability on this offense, man. He's not helping us. It sucks. I don't want to say that. I told you. I said on Thursday or Tuesday. I want Samaj Morgan to be an All-American, but I can't make you catch a football, dog. I can't. And if that bothers you, that's a you problem. Look in the fucking mirror. You know. I don't know. Like, I'm not even trying to go on the kid. Like, it just isn't good enough, bro. And it's frustrating as a fan of this team. And I know the fan base is very frustrated as well. So I don't know, man. There seems to be some attachment from it's either, and like we've talked about for a few weeks, John, it's either there isn't a receiver pushing who can take the job, or Sharon Moore just has a loyalty to this kid, you know? Now I've heard a rumor from fans that I'm not gonna bring. I shouldn't have said that, but like I don't know. I don't know why Sharon's not making.
Ron Bellamy coached him in
West
high
Bloomfield.
school.
I know. West Bloomfield.
And that might be a big reason, which,
It
by
might
the way,
be,
would
bro.
put me right back on the fire
That's-
Ron Bellamy train.
That's
If
part of the
that's
rumor I'm
reason.
talking about, by the way. That's exactly where I was going, John. So you brought it up. I wasn't going to bring it up.
Oh, I'm fine bringing it up.
I know you are. Yeah. No, is there a loyalty from Ron? All right, fuck it, and we'll go there. Is there a loyalty from Ron Bellamy because he was a West Bloomfield kid? I don't know. I don't have the answer, but it's interesting to watch, you know. But yeah, I mean, like, look, the offense was not great tonight, but guess what? Justice Haynes showed up in the second half. John, he ended the game, and shout out to Jordan Marshall. Have we not said his name yet, bro? Jordan fucking Marshall. Thank you, brother. Thank you, both of you.
Let's hit the positives. Yeah, Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall both absolutely crushed it.
152, 5.8 average, 2 tutties, bro. Then you got Jordan Marshall, big dog. 110 yards, 7.3 average, 1 tutty. Good. Love to see that. That's great. And guys, this is not an elite offensive line, although I will say I like this combination better. Although there are moments where I felt they needed to get a little more push. Especially in the beginning, but it did seem like Justice Haynes needed to find some rhythm, get his feel back. Second half, you know, because a lot of people, and by the way, again, I want to just stress this. I really appreciate engaging with many of you on social media. It's a fun time. It's a good time. We're watching the game together. We're going through the ups and downs. It is a good time. I will say there was a lot of people who were frustrated with the slow start to Justice Haynes. There was a lot of people who were like, you know, Justice Haynes looks slow. And I will agree that Justice Haynes did seem maybe
a little bit coming back, a little bit of rust.
Yeah, for sure. And then, but he's found his groove, John. He found that's
we'll take 152 yards all day.
It's like the second half occurred, and then he just wants the ball. He's like, no, I'm Justice Haynes. Like, I'm fucking Justice Haynes. I'm gonna run this rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm Heisman candidate Justice Haynes. So he woke up. So that was good to see. You know, and then let's see where we at on our receiving game. I mean, look, Andrew Marsh, our true freshman, Andrew Marsh, friend of the program. We had him on the show in the summer. All right, John, let me ask you this. Does it not kind of frustrate you, even though we kind of know this? We know the deal, right? But is it not frustrating that our best wide receiver is a true freshman?
It's called Ron Bellamy. It has been the wide receiver coach for the last 3 years.
It's called poor ass recruiting, and this is where we're at. And thankfully, Andrew Marsh is a good player. So this is not even a shot at Andrew Marsh because Andrew Marsh is a damn good player.
Sure,
loved him coming out of high school. Was so happy we got him over because Washington was making a late push when he was a high school recruit. Washington was pushing, man, but Michigan pulled it out. Underwood was, and yeah, I mean, there's more. I don't want to go down the road, but like Underwood, Marsh, whatever. But like, point being is when the whole recruiting thing was going on. But yeah, he's our best receiver. McCauley just cannot get separation. And what's funny is, but I want to hit on this too. I'm sorry, I'm going to jump here.
Yeah,
I am getting slightly. I don't want to say concerned, although now that I said concerned, people are going to think I'm concerned. Underwood is having trouble with the third level throwing. He is not able to connect with his receivers on the third level. He's just not. And listen, I know people really give Garrison shit, and rightfully so for a lot of things. But he has called that out from the early get because he's just not layering the ball. He just doesn't have it yet. Like he will. He's only 18. Okay, he turned 18 2 months ago. So he will. But he's just not getting that third level throw. And that's something we need to monitor. I do believe he will get it. I'm confident he'll get it. I'm very more confident he'll get it next year, but I'm hoping he finds it this year, John. But that's hurting us a little bit. But there's that. You know, listen, Underwood is a true freshman. He's not completely polished. He's extremely talented. tons of potential, absolutely gifted. But there are definitely areas he has to get sharper at. He's got to keep working. He's got to he's got to lock in, man. Like I was talking about, like I really would like to see him lock in. And not saying he doesn't, because I have no idea what he does when the camera's not on him. I just saw when the camera was on him when he was doing the selfies, and I'm not even entirely mad at it, but like, brother, wasn't your best game. Wasn't your best game. That's all. We lost you, John. Your mic's out. We lost you, brother.
Baker also won a Heisman. So
Who won a Heisman?
Well, I'm just saying, like Baker Mayfield does stuff like this, but he did win a Heisman. He did, make it to the playoffs.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not even mad at it. Again, I'm not mad at it, but I will simply say, and I don't know, audience. I'll be honest. I haven't looked at the chat, so chat, let me know am I off base? Bryce went. What was it, John? He went 8 for 17. 86 yards. Bro.
86 yards.
Davis Warren, Alex Orji type shit. Underwood is not Davis Warren or Alex Orji. So let's just make sure we're clear here. Underwood is big dog. Okay. Underwood is big dog. But big dog was not on his game tonight. Okay. That's where we're at. So all I'm saying is, brother, fuck the noise. Fuck the distraction. Lock the fuck in. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Let me know if I'm off base. Chat, let me know. I don't really care. I'm not even taking it personal. Like, listen, I'm all in on Underwood. I got 2 Underwood jerseys. I got a Batman shirt.
We're in.
Yeah, we're in. But I'm gonna call it like I see it. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I just thought potentially, not even potentially, I just thought could have been handled a little differently, But yeah, that's where we are. Now let's talk about the defense, John. I thought the defense played a hell of a game.
Before we get there, I do want to mention another positive.
Yeah.
Blake Frazier has been doing a really good job at left tackle. And that also makes me wonder, TJ, because I think he's looking better than Evan Link.
I agree.
He's been Pro Football Focus rated higher than Evan Link.
Really? Okay. I haven't looked at it yet. Go on. Okay.
Yeah,
go on.
I don't know about this game, but I bet he is.
He looked good. I watched
really
O-line play tonight. Yeah.
Sealing, was responsible for some of what we saw in the run game on the left hand. Because notice a lot of the run success today was on the left hand side, right? Yeah. So Frazier's responsibility to seal and block for the runner.
Yeah,
he did very well today, and it makes me wonder why. Again, why Link over Frazier? I know. Hey, listen, can we give a shout out to Sam Webb? Yeah,
because Sam Webb over the summer was like, I think Frazier is one to watch. Sam Webb was like, Frazier's the one to watch. Like he's the name. And I'm gonna be real with you. Nobody had that but Sam Webb. So we're gonna give a shout out to him. He gets flowers there. He was on that. Mm-hmm. I would agree, John. I think Blake Frazier is our best left tackle. Considering our options, right? I think Granera's played a hell of a job since he's filled in over Brady Norton, right? Sprague's legit. Crippen and El Hadi, it's crazy to say this, they're kind of the weak link of the offensive line, although it's not awful. Wow. Again, Bryce Underwood was kept upright. Like the one thing that we definitely can give credit to this offensive line is they are protecting Bryce Underwood. Now, I will say there was a moment in the game where there was a blitzer. Actually, we'll get into it. The one where it was called offsides. I'm interested, John. All right, fuck, dude. All right, we'll get into that. But I'm curious what the chat thinks. I'm curious what you think on that. But because I have a thought.
Last point on the offense is Max Bredesen. He's like player. I feel like we take him for granted sometimes. We don't talk about him as much. He is just methodical, always does his job. Yeah. Great blocking. Any run concept where he's the blocker, it usually goes for a touchdown or it goes for significant yardage. He is the unsung hero of the entire team.
Bredesen is what I would like to call a building block player, who's a football player, who helps you win championships type player. Like, he is glue. He is a player you can count on. He's all about the team. Like Bo Schembechler would fucking Jim Harbaugh, Bo Schembechler would love Bredesen, bro. They would love him. They'd kiss him on the cheek. Fucking, he's a dog, bro. He does his job. He executes. He doesn't need the ball. He just wants to help the team win. I mean, he's just a good player at the end of the day. He is, the best way to describe him is he's a football player, man. He's just a football player, right? I mean, I think it was my guy Joel Klatt and why am I drawing a blank? Joel Klatt, Gus Johnson was like, he's my favorite player, right? He talks about Bredesen all the time, right? So yeah, he's a football player, man. So shout out to him, you know. I will say this, I guess, before we go to defense, John, what would we like to see moving forward? Listen, this offense has got to get in rhythm. They got to get better at I don't want to say scripting. I'm sorry. They got to get better at stacking plays in terms of, you know, you're running things in the first and second quarter. What are you doing in the third and fourth that allow you to make the defense think you're doing something, but you're doing something else? Like, you need to learn how to stack your plays for a strategic advantage. I do think Chip Lindsey has that ability. We are not seeing it. The offense is not optimal right now. Is it a lack of talent? Is it play calling? Is it rhythm? Is it youth at QB? A lot of questions right now. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm watching it. I'm observing it. Look, I think we can all admit under what's not his best night. I think we can also admit play calling that it wasn't in rhythm. It just didn't seem in sync, right?
It was odd again.
Are we lacking
Oklahoma
weapons?
again?
Yeah, I'd argue more USC. You know, yeah, and then is it because we have a lack of weapons? Is it because these guys are not getting separation? I mean, but again, I mean, I just go back to like Bryce Underwood's throws, and they're just a little off right now, especially at the third level. He's got to tighten in. He's got to lock in, and he will. So let me just stress this right now. My concern level for Bryce Underwood on a scale of 1 to 10 is 0. 0. So let's just get that out of the way right now. I'm not concerned. I'm just saying lock in, brother. That's it. All right. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, the offense, it's got work. It's got work to do. And now our next opponent is Purdue. So figure it the fuck out. We have a bye week, right, John? Is it next week bye week?
So Purdue.
No. We got Purdue, then bye week.
And then bye.
Okay. Which is perfect. Okay. So the film. So here's what we have. We have an opportunity here, boys, offensively. Learn from a victory. We have an opportunity. We won. So let's learn from our victory. Okay. Learn from our victory. Go to Purdue. Clean shit up. We got to clean this up. This is not clean. It's not clean enough. It's not good enough. Okay. We all see that. It needs to get cleaner. We go into the bye week. Reps. Clean it up. Tighten it up. Fine tune. And then we get out of the bye week, and then we have what? Northwestern. Then we have Maryland, and then we got, you know, those losers in Ohio, right? So that's where we are. That's how this is going to get set up. And then guess what? You go undefeated, you make the playoffs. If you lose to Ohio State, it's not going to happen. You lose to Northwestern, who has a respectable record, not going to happen. Maryland is a team that is frisky, good freshman quarterback, frisky fucking team. So the boys got to step up. And I hope Sharon Moore gets in their ass. This is not, in my opinion, I'm curious what the chat thinks here, so let me know in the chat. Good win, but not to our standard. That's how I put this. This is a good win because we won. We're not going to apologize. We are not going to apologize for winning. We will never apologize for winning. But it's not good. It's not good enough. It's got to get cleaner, got to get tighter. John, you take on that. Yeah.
No, I mean, as far as offense goes, I just continue to see the same things. I'm glad that the run has been perfected enough where the O-line can at least help facilitate for Haynes and Marshall. You're seeing that. Here's the thing, like, Andrew Marsh is our passing offense, and that's not sustainable.
I know.
You can't no one can try to claim to me that Samaj Morgan is the third best receiver. No one can claim that. I believe one of the following: Simpson, Browder, or maybe someone else. There's no way in hell that what we're seeing, somebody who put up a grand total of 2 yards today in punt returns and no yards in the receiving game, is the third best receiver on the team. I don't believe you if you tell me that.
I'm team Anthony Simpson right now, but I don't know what the issue is. New Life says Kendrick Bell. Is it Goodwin? Is it Kendrick Bell? Is it Simpson? Is it Browder on the outside moving Marsh to the Y position? I don't know, but the coaching staff's better figure it out, because I don't know, man. It is weird. It's fucking weird, bro. It's real. I'll say this right now. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
If they don't figure this the fuck out in the offseason, we're not letting it go. This is unacceptable. This isn't good enough. It's not good enough. This wide receiver. Now listen. Now let me just check myself slightly. The offense also wasn't performing. Now we have an offensive coordinator. We believe, Chip Lindsey, you got to get a little better here though. But we believe, obviously a qualified offensive coordinator who's had top 10 offenses in the past, who has done better here. I mean, this offense prior to this game was ranked in the top 50 in the nation. Last year was ranked in the 130s. We obviously have an improvement here. Okay. Still work to be done though. But if they do not improve these weapons offensive, and by the way, let me just also stress, I do feel they will. This is not me being a biased fan. This is me honestly looking at this logically. I'm confident Michigan is as aware as we are about this problem. I am confident the donors are as aware as we are about this problem. So I do feel this will be addressed in the offseason. We are obviously going to monitor that. We are obviously going to observe that, and we'll go from there. I mean, it is what it is. We have what we have now. We got to make the best of it, and hopefully we can, clean it up and just play better. At the end of the day, it's just where we are, dude. It is what it is. Just clean it up and play better.
So, with respect to the defense, for the most part, great job.
Yep.
Aside from that garbage time feel-good touchdown, holding MSU and their starting quarterback to 130 yards passing, that's pretty good. And Jimmy Rolder had a career day. Jimmy Roll. I mean, look, we've been on the Cole Sullivan train and the Hausman train, and we've kind of said, hey, why is Jimmy Rolder out there? Well, Jimmy Rolder today proved why he's out there. He deserves to be out there. With it, the first Michigan State drive, fumble recovery, getting Michigan the ball at good field position, which led to a field goal to put Michigan ahead 3-0. That was just the first drive there, and it just continued from there. With sacks, he kept showing up in my sheet, which is very exciting, just kept them to 115 on the ground, and like I said, 130 with their starting quarterback.
Yeah, so look, I mean, so his full stat line here, John, is 10 total tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss. He was all over the field. He led the team in tackles tonight. Excellent player. I mean, just he played out of his fucking mind, bro. I mean, he just the play on 4th down at the end of the game where he shot through the A gap and took Childs on, like,
yeah, that was
elite. Elite, man. I mean, listen, he's obviously listening to the podcast. He obviously heard the fans. We're like, oh, we want Sullivan, and like, I posted like a week or two ago about we have a good problem. We have a good This is what we call a good problem. We have multiple good linebackers. Hausman, good linebacker. Sullivan. We'll see about his injury, but good linebacker. Rolder, good linebacker. Bowles, promising linebacker. Right? Nathan Owasu Boateng, tons of potential, true freshman. So we have a linebacker room that is just stacked right now. So that's good. And it's where we are, man. I mean, Yeah, I think Rolder solidified, in my opinion, he solidified himself. I mean, I don't think anyone should question the Sullivan, and obviously we have to see what's going on with the Sullivan injury, but
Right.
yeah, man, just elite play. End of the day, elite fucking play. I mean, him, Haynes. I don't know. I mean, was there any two more impactful players than Rolder and Haynes?
Well, I think Derek Moore
He had a good,
in the
solid
pass
game.
rush, he was
Two
looking
sacks,
he was
two
looking
sacks
pretty
tonight.
good.
Yeah, good game. Good game for Moore. 2 sacks. I mean, yeah, he had a good game. It just wasn't a clean game. And I want to say this too, John. And again, audience, let me know if you disagree. I'm good with it. We don't have to agree. I think the fan base, at least on Twitter, so bear with me here because I only got a portion of the fan base. I think the fan base needs to chill out. I'm gonna be honest. I think the fan base needs to just take a breath. Just take a breath. Like when the game got a little close in the first half, like everyone was freaking the fuck out, man. I felt comfortable the whole game. I never felt we were going to lose that game. There was not a single fucking moment in that game where I thought we were going to lose that game. I was comfortable. Did I think we were playing great? No. When it was 10-7 at the half, what did I post? And you could check my shit. I posted on social media. I said, relax. We're going to win this game. This is why you love football, because you love this stressful shit. You love this. Now, is it great? Can it be better? Do we have areas to improve? Absolutely. Nobody is giving a pass to the areas of this football team that need to get better. Absolutely, bro. But at the end of the day, just chill, man. Like I think we just are we got to calm down. Like we're okay. Like we are okay, but it's not perfect and it's not good enough. It's not. But we don't suck. Okay, like we just have to get our shit cleaned up. And I can understand the frustration because for some reason there is an inconsistency with this team. I don't know why that is. It's just like, for example, let's look at our punter, Hollenbeck. Bad kick, elite kick, bad kick, pins it in the 5 yard at the fucking 3, and then another poor ass kick. I mean, it's just there is an inconsistency with this program. Zavada's not even consistent. Like I don't disagree that this is a problem. And let me just also stress that's a coaching problem. When you have inconsistency with your program, that is not a player problem. That is a coaching problem. Your coach's staff needs to make sure the players are in a position to succeed. Okay. And if they are not, then you have a mentality issue. And then the question becomes, I'm about to go down a road here. Is this a Justin Trush issue? Is this a Sherrone Moore issue? I don't know. I don't have that answer, but we can all agree something's not right. Something's a little off, but it's also not as bad as a lot of fans want to fucking make it. Just please take a breath and just, the only thing I will say is I'm not telling you to believe this team is a national championship contender. I'm also not telling you to fully believe that we are a playoff team, although we can get there. The path is in front of us. We control our own destiny. But I am saying, just take a breath and observe the team. Just allow it to play out. It's not as bad as a lot of people in this fan base are fucking stressing it out to be. Like, for example, my guy fucking Roderick Alexander. What the fuck you mean? What am I talking about, dog? What I'm talking about is, and I'll respect my guy, this game was never not in our fucking control. Ever. We fucking smacked Michigan State around all fucking game, bro. We held them to 14 fucking yards in the first fucking quarter. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. And I think this fan base is a little too fucking sensitive sometimes. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, just chill. We are the dominant team. We just have inconsistencies. But we are not as bad as a lot of this fan base wants to fucking say we are. And let me also just stress this. I don't think a lot of people watch other college football because a lot of teams fucking suck. We are in a college football year, brother, where nobody's good. The best teams right now are Indiana and Ohio State. Okay? Is anyone paying attention? So just take a breath. Is what the fuck I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm just saying, because I was on Twitter all fucking day today, and our fan base is ready to cut their fucking wrists. You hear me? That's where I'm at with it. We're okay. Like,
it's going to be all right. We
are
the youngest
John,
team.
Let me just say this. We are 6-2, guys. 6-2. We got Purdue. Guess what? Who wants to bet me $1,000 fucking dollars? Put your fucking shit on right now. I bet you $1,000 we win that game. Does anyone want to take that bet? Who wants to take that bet? Exactly. Chill out. Then we got fucking Northwestern. Okay, it could be a game because they're not a bad program, but we're okay. I'm confident there. Maryland is a respectable program. I feel we're going to be okay. Ohio State's the game. We all agree. We'll get there. When we get to Ohio State, we'll see where we're at. Does the team develop? Has the team progressed? Are we clean? We'll find out. There's a lot of weeks from there. We got a bye week in front of us. My point is, and I'll let you go, John.
Yeah.
Take a breath. We are the youngest team in the Big Ten. We are 6-2. Our destiny is in front of us. That's where I'm at. Are we perfect? Are we clean? No. But I promise you guys, it's not as bad as many of you are making it. That's my whole point, dog. And by the way, let me just say this. You disagree with me. If you that's fine. It's a call-in show. We're taking calls. Debate us. We're good. And by the way, all love. I'd smoke a blunt with you. I'd have a drink with you, and we can disagree at the end of the day. It's all love. Go ahead, John.
I will say this. I think it's been an interesting couple of weeks since USC, right? We have seen improvement in a lot of areas, including Sharon himself, including how he acts on the sidelines. He was fired up today. He was running around. He was coaching people up. He was talking to the refs. He was animated. And that's what I want to see. I want to see a fired up coach. And I want to see improvement. And the run game's improved. The O-line's improved. The defense is improved. The edge rushing is improved. The secondary is improved. And really, where are we? The pass game and special teams are really the areas of that we need to significantly improve before Ohio State.
Agree. Like, we have areas to work on. I am not saying I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not saying we're a playoff team today because we didn't play like a playoff team. This is not a playoff team performance. Okay, so maybe that's where the disconnect is. This was not a playoff team performance. But our destiny's in front of us, man. And all these teams are dropping like flies. If you look at the college football landscape, like, it's ugly. I don't know why. Some people want to say, oh, it's NIL. There's more parity. Maybe so. Maybe that's where we are. Obviously, we need more data so we can have a better sample size and we can figure out exactly what that is. But we won't even know for another year, 2 or 3. Point being is, our destiny's in front of us. Our next few opponents, John, I'm not fearful. Now, we have to show up because if you don't show up, you will get smacked. Reality. That's just reality. That's the Big Ten football, right? Just like the SEC, just like the Big Ten, you don't show up, you will get smacked. But I just feel, listen, our destiny's in front of us. We are. All right, let me just lay this out. John, we play Purdue next. Who is the more talented team?
Michigan.
Okay. And then we have Northwestern. Who is the more talented team?
Michigan.
Okay. Then we have Maryland. Who is the more talented team?
Michigan in most areas.
Michigan in most areas. I think we would all agree. I think many of us would say that, right? So then let me just say this. And then we have Ohio State. I know the Buckeyes are waiting for this one. And then we have Ohio
Buckeyes
State.
Are here.
That's right. Who's the more talented team? Probably the Buckeyes. Probably the fucking Buckeyes. But is that game? Where's that game at, John?
Oh, wait. It's at the Big House.
Oh, shit. It is. It's at Ann Arbor. Oh, that's interesting. So it's at Ann Arbor, even though we planted a flag at your stadium. By the way, we own your stadium. And then that's a rivalry game. And it's whoever shows up that day. Whoever wants that game more wins that game. Period. So we're going to find out. I'm not in a position where I'm guaranteeing a victory against the Buckeyes, but I am in a position where I feel that our destiny's in front of us. I feel good that the team has these bright spots. Like Justice Haynes, can we just agree Justice Haynes is elite?
Yeah.
Like we all agree Justice Haynes is elite.
And I'd say Jordan Marshall's getting there.
I'd say since the USC game, Jordan Marshall has found himself. And I think he's got very comfortable running the ball, right? And that's where we are, right? So I think there's a lot of positivity. I think Andrew Marsh is showing up. Do we need more? Of course we need more. But at the end of the day, dude, I don't know. I feel we're going to win the next 3 games. And then the Ohio State game is going to be the decider. It's going to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have an answer for how that game's going to go at this moment. Because I don't think this team has reached its potential. I think we would all agree the team has not reached its potential. But we don't know how well this team is going to come together. Okay, let me just say this. Last year, John, let's just say midway point of the year, did we think we were going to beat Ohio State?
Hell no.
Did we think we were going to beat Alabama?
Hell no.
Hell no, man. That's
I thought we were
my
going
point.
to drop both of those games before the game.
That's my point. I am comfortable in saying I'm confident in the next 3 games. Okay? I'm not taking them lightly. I respect Northwestern. I respect Maryland. Okay? I do think we'll smack Purdue, so I'm not respecting them. Fuck them. They're pussy. Okay? But the other 2 games, I respect them. The Ohio State game, bro, we will find out. We will get there. We will have a much clearer picture. Although we probably won't. We'll probably be leading to that game like, I don't know, bro. It's like whoever shows up that day. But the point is, our destiny's in front of us. It's who's going to wake up that day and decide, I'm not losing today. That's just what that comes down to. Because let's just also be honest. We're in Ohio State's head. We are. So we're going to find out. But we'll get there when we get there. We'll talk about Ohio State when we get there. So
it's also the question of, it's the question of which Sharon Moore are we going to see? Are we going to see the Sharon Moore that gets up and goes hard on these rivalry games, and we actually throw the ball around a little bit, and Andrew Marsh gets 130 yards passing, and things are looking good there? Or do we get Uncle Fluffy and just try to get out?
Did you call him Uncle Fluffy?
Just Uncle Fluffy, coach to not lose. Conservative as shit,
bro. Don't give the rivals ammo. That's a good name, Fluffy. All right, go on.
All I'm saying is, which Sharon are we gonna see?
Right.
That's what I'm not sure.
I don't disagree, boys. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We're still learning about this team, and this team is still trying to find itself. No disagreement. But I promise you, it's not as bad as. You know what? All right. So listen, I'm a sports fan. Okay. Like I love sports. I love all sports. I love football. I love basketball. I love hockey. I love baseball. I love the Olympics. I love fucking soccer when it comes to the World Cup. I enjoy all that shit. I watch women's soccer when it comes to the World Cup. Women's basketball. All right. But point being is the problem with fans, and I see this as a Lions fan. And I've been a fan, like I've been into sports since I was like fucking like 7. Okay. So I've been like, I love sports. Fans, if everything's not perfect, they're uncomfortable. They want perfection. There's no perfection. It's so like, that's not a thing. This isn't Alabama. This isn't fucking like, and you're like, well, why isn't it like, Alabama was cheating during an era when there was, okay, so like there was an advantage.
Yeah.
They were buying
Clemson,
players, bro.
All those teams were cheating.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just not to that level. And listen, it's not perfect, but I promise you, it's not as bad as a lot of the fans want to make it. Like our fan base wants to act like we're fucking. What's our record? 6-2. They want to act like we're fucking 4-4. 4-4. Like that's how the fan base acts sometimes. And listen, and then I'm sure there's somebody watching, and I'm going to address you right now. Well, TJ, 2 weeks ago, you were pretty down on this team. I was frustrated with this team because the product wasn't there. Yeah, you're right. I was frustrated with this team.
Let me be very clear, though. Yeah. Let me be very clear. We never said fire Sharon. And this is what people are like, oh,
No.
they were calling for Sharon's head.
I never said fire Sharon.
No. What we said was we're waiting until the Washington game to see if they respond. And what did they do? They responded.
Exactly. I said I need to see how what I wanted to see was, does he still have the culture?
Yeah.
Is the culture still intact?
Clearly he does.
It's intact.
Yeah.
They responded. So we're gonna find out. I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's not perfect, but the team, in my opinion, is at least in a good position, and their destiny's in front of them. That's where we are. So we're gonna find out again next week. Another challenge, and we'll see how the boys respond. Is the Purdue game at home, John? I think it is, right?
Believe so.
Yeah, I think it is. It is. It's home.
Yeah.
And then we got Northwestern on the road, Maryland on the road, and then fuckboy Ohio State at home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we are. So
9-2 is very realistic going into Ohio State.
100. I almost would put money. Fuck it. Who wants to bet me $100? I'll bet you $100 will go 9-2. I don't give a fuck. And you better pay up, by the way. If someone wants to do that, call me out. But I probably should be careful doing that shit. I'm kind of loose with my betting sometimes, but like I fucking believe what I'm saying. But yeah, dude. Like, all right, let's just round it out though, John. I think we're ready for some calls or super chats and then calls and shit. But like, or super chats and then calls. But like, here's where we are. Listen, we got the win, boys. We got the win. We beat little brother. Hey, John, what is Michigan's goals every year?
Beat Michigan State. Beat Ohio State.
Next.
Big Ten championship. National championship.
We're not getting that one. Yeah. We're not getting the Big Ten championship, but playoffs are ahead of us, right? So we got Ohio State. Unfortunately, we're not getting Big Ten championship. That's not us this year. That's not us this year. Okay. But playoffs are in front of us. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. That's where I am. I am not discouraged. Like, I think a lot of the fans, I don't know, maybe I'm reading the pulse wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the callers, when they call in, they'll let me know. But I think this fan base is a little discouraged, and I just think we need to be not discouraged. I think we need to just understand there's work to be had. It's not perfect. It is the youngest team in the Big Ten. But
play calling needs to get better.
Yeah, it does.
Samaj needs to get benched. There are things that need to happen.
True. The Samaj thing, it's terrible. The Samaj situation, I can't. I don't know what's going on. Like, I
do.
As bad as everybody wants to say that is, I agree with you. Like, I am on the same page as all of you who think it's fucking, it needs to be. I don't know. It's not good enough, dude. I don't know. I don't even. I wish I could ask Sherrone Moore. Like, I wish I could ask a coach. Like, is there no other wide receiver? Like, what is the?
Yeah.
Why is
Anthony Simpson sucks that bad? Jamar Browder's that young that he can't, like, run a post route? Really?
Yeah, I don't know. That's where we are, though.
Well, in any event, Michigan 31, MSU 20. We are going to get to super chats here in just a little bit, but why don't we do one more round of thanking our sponsors, starting with Win Agency, who has a little announcement for everybody here with the win today.
Hey, Michigan fans! Another exciting win for the Maize and Blue. With temperatures getting colder and the games getting more intense, we know open enrollment for health insurance is right around the corner. Open enrollment for 2026 goes from November 1st to December 15th for those who want a January 1st effective date. Let Win Agency take care of your health plan so you can spend more time and energy following our amazing team. Give us a call or visit our website today. Go Blue!
Hey, do we got a Rivals video, John?
Rivals video.
Might be in the emails. If you want me to pull, if you want me to take over, I'll take over while you look for it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All
if
right.
you want to hit that.
I'll do it. How about this? I'll read some super chats and just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we got GT here, $5 hitter. I'm thoroughly convinced that Samaj could be indicted by the feds for money laundering and more. Would not bench him. Chill. It's too sensitive. It's too soon, GT. It's too soon. Like, has anyone seen the video of Steph Curry on the bench with Gary Payton Jr.? I'll tell you right now, as a sports fan, it's a very gross video to watch. And if you haven't watched it, look for it. Because fuck, I watched that video. I was like, oh, it's so clear they're betting on they're betting. They're all betting. They're all betting. It's so they lost. They won the game by 11, and they acted like they lost Game 6 in the NBA Finals, bro. I'm just letting you know. Like, that's how that video goes. But it's because the cover
right.
they lost the cover. Anyways,
we're back. We're back. We've got okay. Yep, we've got the rival video here.
Another year, another exciting win over our rival. Coach Moore and our awesome team just keep stacking up wins against those who want to beat us the most. If you're a rival fan suffering from depression over your inability to beat Michigan for the past several years, chances are we cover your area. Several of our plans offer psychiatric care if you think you might need counseling to overcome your grief. Don't add a financial problem to the trauma you're already experiencing, and let our staff help you get the coverage you need. Go Blue!
Win agency, looking out for the rivals, man. I mean, listen, they're there for you, rivals. Okay, like if you have health insurance needs, life insurance needs, Win agency is the agency for you. Listen, we may hate our rivals, but we don't want anything bad to happen. Okay, like we know you guys keep losing to us. Okay, like it's I mean, John, we just keep whooping rivals' ass, and obviously it's hard on the mental. We know it's hard on the mental. Spartan fans they're drinking their pain away tonight. I mean, tomorrow they might not even want to wake up tomorrow. We don't want that. Win agency doesn't want that. We don't want that. Contact Win agency. Let them help you.
Absolutely. And then, of course, we also have, once again, Healthy Dogma. As you can see behind TJ, he's got a whole bunch of assortment of Healthy Dogma products. So the Wolverines did it again. Big win, big smiles, and your dog feels that energy too. Celebrate the win with Healthy Dogma, real ingredient dog food made right here in Oxford, Michigan. Our pet mix dehydrated dog food lets you whip up a homemade meal in minutes. Just add water and your favorite protein. Fuel your dog like a true Michigan fan at healthydogma.com and use code 25GoBlue for your exclusive fan discount. Victory never tasted so good for you or your dog.
And with 25 Go Blue, you get 25% off, which is an excellent deal. Appreciate that. Appreciate Healthy Dogma for being so generous with us. I promise, research the company, look into the ingredients, you will see.
Absolutely. And last but not least, as we talked about, we also have a new sponsor tonight, thebestpokersite.com. So get your game on here, and we are happy to announce a new sponsor. Thebestpokersite.com is located in Traverse City, Michigan. They are a very interesting company that specializes in providing standard and custom products for home game rooms, poker rooms, and businesses. They have a variety of standard poker, blackjack, roulette, and craps tables in stock that can be upgraded with custom felts, including Michigan felts. They also provide fully custom tables, custom chips, and poker chairs. We encourage you to contact Jim directly to discuss your ideas. He's the owner. At 231-631-1571, jklaus1977 at Gmail, or the link that we'll be posting right here in terms of the to just like look at the inventory. He's got it on screen. Look at that. And there is Michigan relevant stuff in there. So check it out. Look at all that.
I mean, the poker chips are fire, man. I mean, like if you don't want to, get a custom table, obviously, I mean, that's understandable. But if you do want a custom table, hell of a talking piece at your house. But by the way, if I was in the position to get that custom table, I would definitely get me a custom poker table. But definitely the chips, no question about it. But there was some people in the chat asking, is there going to be a call-in link? Yes, there will be a call-in link. This is the call-in show. This is the post-game show. We will get there, I promise. But we got to go through our sponsors. Then we got to read through these super chats because we appreciate everyone contributing to the show. Once we get through the super chats, we will take calls. And you could debate me. You could say, you know what, TJ? Fuck you. I disagree. Let's hear it, bro. I'm interested. Even though I think I'm right. But we'll find out.
By the way, we are just 67 away for a third hour.
Let's
so
go.
If you want a third hour, there will definitely be calls if we get to a third hour. So definitely do that. Check it out. 64 to go. And that can be super chats. It can be super stickers. It can be memberships, or it can be membership gifts. All right. So were we at this one, I believe?
Yeah, the second one. I only read one.
Okay.
No,
Hold on.
Hold on.
What?
We got to do this one. That one.
Okay. You said you only read one. There's
this was the first one. That's one.
There's two more. So this is the first one.
I don't even, bro. No bullshit. I don't have that.
Little bro game plan: commit a ton of penalties and confuse the Wolverines. Facts. Except didn't work out, did it? Michigan won anyway. Frustrated me when Sharon didn't go for a Hail Mary at the end of the half. Sharon, again, I talked about this earlier. Yeah. I called it out. We played conservative. He played, it's conservative play calling. And it's not the first. He does this all the time.
I know he does.
Plays to not lose instead of to win.
It's fair, dude. I don't know why he didn't either. I really don't. He just ran the ball. Like, why not take a shot, dude? I don't know.
I'm thoroughly convinced that Samaj could be indicted by the feds for money laundering, and Moore would not bench him.
I read that one. Hey, I'll be honest though, it's weird. I didn't get those first two super chats. That's really fucking weird. Go on though.
Samaj stat line: 0 catches, 1 fair catch at the 3, 1 drop, costing us a real shot at points. 1 tackle on Justice Haynes.
Hold on. Yeah, I know.
2 total yards today with the punt returns. That was his.
Holy shit, Samaj Morgan didn't. He's right. I didn't realize it was that bad. He didn't get one catch.
No catches.
Oh my god! Come on, Sharon. Come on, Sharon. Come on, boys. I promise Anthony Simpson can do more. I just feel that. I feel it.
Vaughn says, in Indiana versus U of M neutral site, who you got and by how much?
Yep, I got Indiana.
Yeah, for like 14.
Probably by 17.
Yeah, I would say 14.
I'm a big Kurt Cinetti supporter. We all know this. I've been a big Kurt Cinetti supporter since last year. They're a good team. They're just well coached. They are Michigan light. 21 to 23 Michigan light. They're just a well coached team. Players are playing above their level of talent. He's got it going. Just, respect due.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I would say 14, but yeah, I think multiple touchdowns, Indiana would beat us right now.
Yeah.
Dean says 10-2, fuck Ohio. I'm always down for a fuck Ohio super chat.
Loser ass Ohio fans.
Michigander says, so over this coaching staff, bad offensive play calling. Yeah, I mean, I think there were moments. There were a couple of plays I really liked today, but it was mixed with your standard inside zone and your just not a lot of creativity, and the passing game. It was like, where is it? They clearly, Sharon clearly, at least this is my opinion. Sharon was probably like, pound the rock, get out with whatever. Like, it's not about winning pretty. It's about winning.
You know what's funny though?
What?
We have 362 yards of offense. Okay. 276 was running. Okay. So there was only 86 passing. So very similar to last year, right? So I mean, in terms of total yards, offense at least produced. Obviously, we scored 31 points. So offense produced. The reality, I don't think it's the offense that we're so concerned about. It's the passing game that we are so concerned about. The passing game needs to improve. That's where we are.
Samaj the Flame Morgan, Elisha says, the most believable player.
Elijah, you know, and I know you have a Samaj Morgan jersey. Elijah, quit lying to us. We know this.
Ayo.
You support him through NIL.
I think the joke on this one was like, because MSU was talking about Believe,
Of course,
and they
of course.
that cringe social
course.
media push.
I know. Hey, dude, I tried betting daily MSU $100. He wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Well, yeah, because he knew it was about to be belt to ass. He knew
Bro,
it.
he made a fucking comment. The closest Bryce Hunter was going to get to a Paul Bunyan trophy was his visit to Michigan State. And then he makes another comment. Michigan State's going to win like 34 to like, I don't know, maybe 31 or some shit. And I hit him up. I was like, I made a public post. I was like, I bet you $100 Michigan's going to win. Venmo bet. Your move.
Mm-hmm.
He bitched out. Soft as baby shit.
Elisha also says Samaj Morgan's the most thinkable. Thinkable.
What does that mean? Samaj Morgan's most thinkable. What does that mean? Thinkable.
Let us know, Elisha, what that means.
Yeah, Elijah, what does thinkable mean? I don't even know what that means.
Quinn nailed it. We talked about this. You don't get the right to do backflips and take selfies when you played your worst game of the year. Just save that for next year. You win a natty. You can do that as much as you want. Like JJ McCarthy, one thing about him is he was always like, you celebrate when you win it all. The job isn't finished till you win it all. And
look,
then
again, like, I'm sorry, John, I don't mean to cut you off.
And then they had the parade, and there it is.
They had the parade.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, like, listen, like, as I want to be careful. I want to be very careful how we approach this, okay? Because I still have 100% confidence in Underwood. Obviously, kid's extremely gifted, extremely talented, full support. But that shit. You don't fuck that shit. Like that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. Fuck those pictures. Fuck those autographs. Let's get back in the lab, bro. Let's get back to work. Come on. That shit ain't gonna get you contracts in the NFL, bro. And like he's gonna get to the NFL. So like this isn't me saying he won't get to, he will. So like again, I want to be mindful how I approach this because like he's going to be fine. But fuck the noise, bro. Like just that ain't it. That's not it, brother. It's just not it. Now again, do you? Because I promise you, he'll probably see this clip and be like, "Fuck you, TJ," and I'll be like, "Underwood, I mean this sincerely. Just focus on what matters and fuck the bullshit. That's what matters. And when you get there, when you're fucking balling out, your Heisman, then go take a selfie, bro. Go celebrate with the fans, bro. You know, get your fucking flowers. But right now, it's work mode. We in work mode. We're not where we need to be."
Bull asks, does anyone have an update on Sullivan?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Let me look.
Apparently his left, Angelique said that he was on the sideline with his left arm in a sling.
Yeah, so, it looks not good from my understanding.
Not good.
Which sucks. Because he's an X factor.
Yeah. Hillman got his arm. Apparently,
really friendly fire.
Yeah, there was two. It wasn't just Samaj. Hillman was having some of that too. Another player that probably should take some time and enjoy the bench for a little bit.
Bro, all right, you're right. We didn't even bring that. He's got to wrap up, man. Come on, Brandon Hillman. Like, I know you want to like lay people out all the time, but like you got to wrap up, brother. Got to.
Elijah's really going at it today. Don't bench Samaj. Throw him out the program. No.
There was a lot of people who want that.
No, because
I'm not.
They'd never do that. He was in the 2023 title team, and that means something. And I'm okay with him being in the program still because he was in the 2023 title team. But you don't earn a start because of that. You got to be one of the three best wide receivers to earn.
Obviously Elijah's playing, but
Elijah said it.
Watch, Elijah's probably like, I'm not playing, bro. But,
he might
Elijah's probably not playing. But let me just say, like, we just need to find someone to fill that position, and he can hang out on the roster and shit, you know.
Yeah. And this is also true. Zeke Berry looking real legit on the boundary. I thought Zeke Berry played pretty well today.
I thought Hill played well. I thought Hill played well too. Give a shout out to Hill. I thought
I
even
agree.
though like, it was nice, it'd be nice if he caught
he covered Marsh really well. Nick Marsh.
Yeah, hey, dude, did anyone hear Nick Marsh's name tonight? What did Nick Marsh even do tonight? Did we look at that?
Four receptions, I think.
Oh, he had 6 for 75. He actually did a little something. I'll be honest, I didn't I didn't see shit. But like, yeah, I thought Jair Hill outside of the come on, please catch an interception, Jair Hill, outside of the not catching interceptions, I thought he did fairly good tonight.
Yeah. And if Samaj's mom is watching, thank you for watching. Yeah, people are saying
apparently she's
in the
gone
chat.
in on some people recently.
We can't like tell it any other way than tell it straight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
I know that we have family members of players watching our show.
We know that.
And I know that we have recruit family members and recruits and there are a lot of people who watch our show. It doesn't, but we can't not be honest about what we're seeing and it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I know
that's like one of the things where like, I'll be honest, like I have occasionally players' parents reach out to me and I'm like, I don't want to be hard, but I can't. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to nobody, you know, like I got to just call it what it is, you know, and just so we're also very clear right now, the Morgans have never reached out to us. So I've never been contacted by any of them. But I'm just saying in general, like we've had recruits' parents, we've had players' parents. You know, I had a recruit's parents reach out to me even a week ago recently. But point being is, we call it like we see it. That's just what it is. And listen, at the end of the day, I want them all to be all Americans. I want national titles. We want them all to do great. But you know, if you're not performing, I'm not gonna lie to my audience, dude. It's just what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're always gonna tell it. We're always gonna be America's honesty brokers, and we're gonna tell it straight. And that's just how it's gonna be.
Yep.
And we've been saying lots of good things today, haven't we? We've been giving people their flowers if they did, like Jimmy Rolder, AJ Cooper. Jimmy Rolder played, I would say, exceptional today. He played the best game I've seen him play today.
Him and Justice Haynes, MVP.
Yeah.
And Marshall. Well. Let's throw Marshall in there. Those three, MVP.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Detective Loki has been a member for 15 months. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. 4 in a row, little bro, but enough about Ohio State. 4 in a row over Sparty. Love it.
That's a good one. That's good.
Love it.
Fuck Ohio State.
Fuck Ohio. Elijah, I'm still not sold on Sharon.
Fair.
Still very conservative, and it's allowing teams to come back. Front four was getting home more consistently.
I mean, listen, it's fair. I'm not here to sell you. I am not, even though like I had my little rant, I was feeling a type of way. But I am not here to sell you that Sharon Moore he's still got to prove it. There's still work to be had. You know, that's just where we are. We are still in a bit of an unknown phase. I don't disagree.
Yep. New Life has been a member for 9 months. Thank you. If you want to become a member as well, I'm going to put the link right here to become a member. Just takes a few moments and you can join at any of the levels to get the emojis and all of that wonderful stuff. Most definitely a regression looked like versus, as you said, TJ, USC. I would argue a little bit more like Oklahoma because Andrew Marsh didn't have a 130-yard game today. You know, like at least at USC, the passing game there were some legit pass plays against USC. There were. So,
all right. So, you know what I think though? And I think this is why, you know what? Washington game was so much better. And then, so fans feel we regressed because the Washington game at least looked cleaner, looked like Michigan football. this looked like a sloppy win that even though the score doesn't really tell the story, right? Because we won 31-20. In reality, we were up like 31-13. There's work. I mean, there's just work to be had. I guess, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not making no excuses. We got work to do. Just what it is. I'm not here to make excuses. Like, I agree. There's work to do. The team's got to get tighter, got to get more polished, got to clean some shit up.
Yeah, if you want to beat Ohio State,
yes, you got a game. You got to come. Yeah, you got to come to play, bro.
But we do know every year they have a special game plan for Ohio State. They do Ohio State drills. I believe it's one day every week. There's an Ohio State day. At least it was under Harbaugh. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's continued after the 2024 win. Michigander with the 10. This was the Oklahoma game plan. They went into the game thinking they could just run down their throats. Instead, we were running into 6 to 7 man boxes and throwing in obvious situations. Bad game, offensive game plan. Yeah. There are some different. Okay. It wasn't okay. When I say Oklahoma, I'm in general saying that the vibe was similar. But schematically, it was a little different, right? More 11 personnel versus 13, 12 personnel, multiple design quarterback runs. There were no design quarterback runs in the Oklahoma game plan. So I think they knew. Here's the thing. I hope that they had an emergency game plan if things went south. But I think that the general game plan was run it down Michigan State's throat, get out with whatever win we're going to get out with, and go hard on defense.
So, you know what? This is not related to the super chat, but Michigan, I love you.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying something I didn't quite realize until I just looked into it. Bryce Underwood on the road versus home. It's real. I mean, his numbers are just not there. I've looked at all the road games, and I mean, USC is not awful, but he had an interception. Yeah, I mean, that's something we got to monitor. I mean, that's definitely some freshman type shit. That's definitely some 18-year-old type shit. Something we'll need to monitor. Well, now the good news is we play Ohio State at home, so that's good. But yeah, I did not realize, because I mean, I looked at the Oklahoma game, so. I'm sorry, John. I'm taking us off path. But let me just throw this out there. All right, so road games. Bryce Underwood, Oklahoma 9 for 24, 142, no interceptions, no touchdowns. Not great. Now we have the Nebraska game. Okay, so for Bryce Underwood, 12 for 22, 105, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Okay, so now we have a trend, right? Now we got the USC game. Now it's a little better, in my opinion, in terms of 15 for 24. Not great, by the way. 207, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But again, here's the key, though. Turnovers are not a problem. And now we have Michigan State on the fucking road, which Michigan State is a soft-ass program. We agree. 8 for 17, 86 yards, no tutties, no interceptions, which is obviously good. But, I mean, no interceptions is good. Listen, there's something here. I mean, this is definitely a legitimate thing. It's not something I've acknowledged until right now. So for everyone who brought it up in the chat, we appreciate you. Thank you. Interesting. Something we will monitor, I promise you, going forward. Let's see. What's our next road? Our next road games are we got Northwestern, we got Maryland. So let's see if we can get it together. Because there's definitely something there. There's enough of a sample size. We need to be very aware of that.
$48 away from a third hour. If we don't get a third hour, we probably will have time for like one caller. So I strongly recommend, if you want callers, super chat. Get us to the third hour.
in line, so he's up first.
Keegan is in line. We will take Keegan no matter what. All right. So Moore is the worst in-game coach I've ever seen. Wow.
Sure, you didn't watch
Wow.
Is what you didn't do.
No Hail Mary at the end of half. fair.
You're right.
Letting
You're right.
refs screw up the 15-yard penalty down to the 2 instead of half the distance.
I'd have to look at that again. I
didn't. Yeah, that one I didn't. I wasn't
realized at the time.
following as closely. But no Hail Mary at the end of the half. That was old school Sharon Moore trying to get out with a win, even if it's like a point. Just play to not lose, because they should have gone for the Hail Mary. Why not?
Agree. He plays safe sometimes, man. I think it's a fair criticism. Again, listen, I'm not here to like. It's fair. It's a fair criticism. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why. So no throws to tight ends. I don't fucking know, man.
There was one to Marlon Klein that was caught. But for the most part, it was weird because last week Zach Marshall and Deacon Tonelli both had catches.
And it's not like Michigan State's defense is like 16th in the Big Ten. It's terrible. Now, and I know I've seen some, listen, it's a rivalry game. It's ugly. This is how it's going to go, But at the end of the day, like it does need to be better. It needs to be better.
Yeah. Elijah says, if Samaj is not in the portal by January, then I'll know that Michigan is not trying to have a great offense. It feels like U of M is trying to play safe.
I mean, he can be on your roster, Elijah. Come on, bro.
Does Samaj have another year?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Does he have another year?
Let's look. I don't know. Well, he didn't catch anything, so now I gotta look at a roster.
Oh, he could come back. It looks
like Elijah. He's got another year. Enjoy, brother. No, but yeah, he's got another year for sure. Look.
Yes.
He doesn't need to be off the fucking team. But we definitely need some upgrades. We definitely need some upgrades. Yeah. Elijah's like Elijah's like move Canadian Football League. Elijah's like move him to the CFL. Get him the fuck out the country.
Feels like U of M is trying to play safe. Yeah. I just think with the wide receivers we have coming in next year, and presumably they're going to go after somebody in the portal, you would hope. And then most likely it'll be Andrew Marsh and two others. Probably listen, not Samaj.
I'm very confident. I am very confident, but I am assuming. Okay, I want to stress that I'm assuming, but I'm very confident that Michigan and the donors are very aware of the need at wide receiver. Okay, that's just where we're at. That's where we're at.
Haynes is the starter, but Marshall is the closer. I like that.
No argument. I mean, I agree. I mean, we have a very good 1-2 punch right now.
And they did run them as much more of a 1A, 1B this week than they used to.
Yeah.
Like and maybe that's because of the injury, but it did feel like it was more of a 1A, 1B in the stats.
I mean, well, look at this: 26 carries for Haynes, 15 for Marshall. I mean, I can't say I'm upset. It's and what's funny too is at halftime everybody was like, "Run the ball more," and they did. So.
Michigander asks the question, why are we throwing screens when MSU was playing downhill all game? They had to play downhill because they were losing. MSU wanted to stuff the run, and they were somewhat successful. The passes that worked, we booted out of the pocket. Stubborn ways.
Well, they weren't successful because we ran fucking all over their ass.
Yeah,
we literally had 276 yards rushing at 5.6 average. They were definitely not successful stopping the run. Mm-hmm. There were moments where they had some stops, sure, but not overall.
They weren't as successful as let's just say this: they were more successful than Penn State 2022 at stopping Michigan's run. But that's the bar we're talking about, not like 50 or 100 yards.
Yeah, and listen, the passing game needs to improve. I mean, that's the issue with the offense. All right, so let's just lay it out, right? Does the offensive line protect Bryce Underwood? Yes. Do we have a running game? Yes. What's missing? We need to have a consistent passing game. That's the issue with the offense. And then you could be like, well, the play calling, potentially. I mean, I'm willing to hear that. I'm willing to hear that argument. But really, we our passing offense needs to improve. And then you know, and I'm also, and maybe the play calling sequence, the sequencing of the offense. Maybe. I'm in observation mode there. I'm not sold.
We need 46 to get us to a third hour. Who is going to be the one to get us there? Every week it's somebody. Jackson Johnson got us to hour 2. Who's going to get us to hour 3? We will find out. Okay, let's get back to super chats here. Where are we? Here we go. New life. We are riding the roller coaster with this team. Yeah.
Yes.
Washington second half. USC was like, whoop. Then Washington second half, whoop. And then MSU's like, whoop. And it really does feel like one of those.
Yes, I mean that was what I was talking about at the halftime. We're on a ride. This is a ride. Listen, this is why you love this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why you love it. Because these times, right? Stressful. You love your team. You want them to win, but it's not to your standard. But you still fucking love them. That's why you love this stuff. And then there will come a moment where this team, they find themselves and it clicks. And then that's one of the best moments. And then every game is literally an escape, right? That's why we love this shit. So like at the end of the day, point being is it is a roller coaster, and we're all along for the ride right now. And it's better than, I promise, it's better than we're making it. A lot of fans are making it, but there's work to be had. That's where we are.
New Life says something I partially disagree with. The O-line was crap in this game. I think in pass pro it wasn't good. In run pro it was great actually. Yeah, especially Frazier.
I don't agree. I don't agree, bro. I mean, dude, we gave up 1 sack the whole game. We ran as a team 276 yards. We gave up 1 sack and ran 276 yards. The offensive line was not the issue, my friend. Least of our issues. They did good enough. That's good enough. I mean, it's actually a pretty solid performance.
Doug Guess, member for 12 months, 1 year membership. Woo!
Damn, bro. A full year?
Doug.
My man.
Vaughn, right now, how many teams would beat Michigan or how many teams would Michigan beat against the top 7 SEC teams? I'm thinking 2 teams. Well, listen, Vaughn, a worse Michigan team last year beat Bama. Anything's possible.
So let's just read the top 7 teams. So we got Texas A&M, who are having a good year. Alabama having a pretty solid year. Kalen DeBoer. Georgia having a pretty solid year. Ole Miss, Vanderbilt, Texas, and Tennessee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. How many would Michigan beat?
Maybe Texas with Arch.
I don't know. I mean, it's a fair question. I mean, look, but here's the deal too. I mean, you would have asked us this question last year about Alabama, and we fucking beat them. I mean, I don't know. Exactly. Part of me thinks we could probably beat Ole Miss, but I don't know. I mean, their offense is pretty fucking good. Tennessee, maybe.
Right.
I don't want to believe Vanderbilt's good, but they are.
Anybody.
I'll say this, Vaughn. Fair question. I don't have the answer.
The fact is anyone's beatable. Because Ohio State, Michigan is defeated, and they've been like number 1 or number 2 every year. that like at least top 5 every year since 2021. And Michigan won the last 4 years. Like anyone's beatable.
Yes.
It's just you got to play your game. You got to play a good game and at fire on all cylinders.
All right. So when you look at the statistics and then the metrics, they're not the same. The only teams who are elite, at least from last week, we'll look at the numbers after this week, but it's Indiana and Ohio State. They're the only teams on a level that are just above everybody else. At the end of the day, I mean, that's just what the numbers are. That's what the numbers are telling us, and I know that's not everything, but it's just where we are. It's the data we have.
Let's see. Okay, just checking there. It looks like we got a new member we'll talk about later. Michigander, Jim would have benched Samaj after week 4. Interesting take, because Jim Harbaugh had his loyalties. God knows, Jim. Like, anyone remember Drevno? And he stayed, and the offense looked absolutely terrible in 2017. Do you guys remember Don Brown, who stayed
1 year too long?
At least 1 year too long?
I would say 1. Were you going to say 2?
When he refused to change his signals after 2018.
Yeah, right. Yes, that's true. It's true. Yeah, I know. It's fucking true. Oh my God.
So Jim had his loyalties too. It is harder to make these personnel moves when you have the emotional connection. Ron Bellamy has the emotional connection with Samaj, but it's time. It's past time. It's not good enough. It's terrible. I mean, now he's running into his own guys. I mean, it's just give a couple of weeks off, ride the bench.
All right. Can I say this though? We are all in agreement that Samaj is. I just want to simply just throw this in there and do what you will with what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. Imagine being Samaj Morgan. Fuck, dude. Like your fan base is like against you right now.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's got to be feeling it, bro. You know, it's a fucked up situation. It sucks. It is what it is, though. Like we don't want to be here. I don't want to talk like this, but I mean, listen, it's all valid though. We are all valid for our criticisms. I'm just simply saying it's got to suck for the kid.
We got Taves to Kane with the $279 Canadian dollars. Samaj, first returner ever to only run horizontally.
What was his return yards?
Horizontally a lot.
I'm curious. What was his return yard? What's interesting is they put Marsh back there, and then they put.
Well, today he had 2.
He had 2 punt returns for John, a whole 2 yards, bro.
2 yards. Career
day. Hey, at least it was a net positive, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least it was. Hey, John, at least it was forward and not backward. Okay, that counts. Okay. It's like pennies. We at least got 2 pennies out of this shit. All right, it counts. Boom. I'll take 2 pennies.
Dom says, "Go blue, Dom." And
hey,
blue,
GT.
Yeah.
Oh, he believes.
Blue Wolverine believes.
I was gonna say, hey JT, do the math. If everybody in the world gave me 2 pennies, how much money would I have? Let me know.
Elijah, this is what you get when your number 1 wide receiver was a quarterback. Donovan didn't have a great game today, but he's been all right. Like,
yeah, he's not the problem.
He's been, for the most part, pretty solid as an answer.
But Elijah's point is that shouldn't be your number 1 wide receiver.
You're right.
And Marsh is arguably our number 1 wide receiver.
I think so. I think at this point he is.
Yeah, I think that's. Let's see. Hold on. Let me double check. What were the stats today? Who led us in receiving today, John?
Andrew Marsh.
Was Andrew Marsh. 3 for 54. All right, Andrew Marsh is. All right, fuck it. Andrew Marsh is officially the number 1 wide receiver on Michigan. We called it.
There it is. Nate Ma, go blue. Show my vid of Klein to the chat. What's that? What vid of Klein?
Where the fuck's your vid, bro? I don't know. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Would you like drop it in a Dropbox or something?
DM us. Joe with the 20. I was at the game. Bryce was really bad. This is the worst he looked all year. Missed at least 7-8 guys that were wide open. Go blue.
He had some misses. Do you think this? All right.
Part of it was line protection. Like I said, the pass pro wasn't that great. So he did have guys in his face in multiple areas, which does make it harder. But even with that said, he was off today.
John, this is I'm curious. Do you think this is Bryce Underwood's worst performance? I'm going to take a look right now.
Yeah.
And you know what we're going to do? I'll share the screen. So here's the game log. And we'll pull it up. So let's take a looky here. All right. So this is his lowest yard total. I mean, yeah, it's his worst. I mean, Oklahoma would be the other. Either this or the Oklahoma game, I guess, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to talk touchdowns, because he did have a rushing touchdown. He did not against Oklahoma. He didn't have any touchdowns against Oklahoma.
This is fucking. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is fucking crazy though. This dude, they have like the worst defense, man.
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. All right, let's hit. We got double time entertainment. Morgan is Clifford Frankel in the movie The Replacements. Blake Frazier at left tackle did a great job on sealing the edge on those runs. Like we said, Blake Frazier.
Yep, I'm sold today. Blake Frazier is my left tackle. That's what I'll say. We'll see when Evan Link gets healthy how that goes. He might be in the potentially a transfer portal candidate. We'll see.
AJ with the 5. Samaj pointed out that blitzer out. That's on Bryce not looking that way.
I'm not entirely sure. I think what he's saying, let me know if we're wrong, AJ Cooper. There was a blitzer that came off the edge that Bryce didn't see, even though he fucking should have. That caused that fumble. But the play got called back because they said he was offsides. By the way, we haven't talked about that. I may have an unpopular opinion here. I don't think he was offsides. Maybe if you disagree with me, that's cool. That's all good. It's all love. Call and link is coming, my friend Brian. I promise you. Call and link is coming. And John threw it in.
Well, if we get $33 more, I'll throw it back in. Otherwise, I think we'll only have time for Keegan. So if you guys want more callers, 33 to go for a third hour of the show. Jackson got us to the second hour. $10 super chat for the win. Now let's get Voice of College Football to 100,000 subs and Michigan to 20,000 subs. Let's freaking go. That's Jackson. He's the man. Love Jackson.
Jackson's been supporting us a lot. Appreciate you, Jackson.
Elijah says 2 QB design runs were called. Yep, that sounds about right. Bryce needs 5 a game, not QB scrambles, but called runs. We're already limited passing, so we need to light the box. I don't disagree. I like the QB counters. I like when they call that. I like the QB design stuff. I'd be fine with 5.
I'll say this. I'm very curious. I'm very curious this week on some of this film breakdown that's going to go down, whether it be the blueprint with fucking dude.
Devin Gardner.
Jake Butt and Devin Gardner, yeah. Or the ones with Connor Stallions, or even the ones that Sam Webb does. I'm very curious to see what they're saying. Because I mean, there's clearly something off. There's clearly something not right with this offense. What is it? I'm curious what they're going to say.
Elijah says Goodwin is better than Samaj. He can actually stretch the field, and even with his drops, they were more difficult than Samaj's. Samaj is slow. Yeah, Samaj's drops have been in some cases on screens or like 4th and 1, like gimme throws. Goodwin's were more difficult. That's a good point. And you have been seeing more good. Like there were times today when Goodwin was in, Samaj wasn't. I am wondering if they're trying to rotate him in more. Because I did notice he was in at times when Samaj wasn't in. So maybe they are actually paying attention and seeing what's going on, and
well, they're definitely
sprinkle some other people in.
I mean, they're definitely paying attention. There's gotta be something more to this situation. Like, it's gotta be the guys behind them are not pushing, dude. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Wolverine Not So Casual is here with us with the 20. Real sick of Sharon's timeout not usage. If defense is gassed on a misalignment, call a timeout. If defense isn't set on a big 4th and 1, call a timeout. Don't rely on Rolder to make a godlike play. It worked, but it shouldn't. You're right. If you don't like the way something's set, call a timeout. That's why you've got timeouts. Sharon's been doing better. Like, I have noticed he's at least been calling him sometimes. But you're still seeing stuff like this, like Wolverine is pointing out.
Yeah, I will say, have we seen a little more emotion on the sideline? Have we seen some in-game management better than before? But there is definitely, again, like, look, I know I went on my fucking rant, and I want to give it Rashad. Listen, my rant was not at you. I don't even know if he's watching. He might have said fuck TJ, fuck that dude, but it was not at you, dog. It was more or less just like I was talking to the fan base, you know. But yeah, I think there's definitely he's not fully fucking comfortable yet. Sharon is not fully comfortable yet. He's still finding himself. He's still learning on the job. He is still getting reps in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a media person who was like, I forget who it was, but it's like a coach is finding his voice. Like Sharon is finding his voice. It's like, why are you talking to him like he's a first-year quarterback who's finding his voice? Like, no, he should have his voice. That should have been done a long time ago. Like, you don't hire somebody.
But you're right.
Without, I think he needed a few years at a group of 5.
Yeah, it's a group of 5 school. Yes, which we've talked about. Yes, but here we are.
Agree.
You're right. Really, I mean, listen,
yeah,
we have a coach learning on the job at Michigan. Who's had butts? Fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a problem. I debate with myself all the fucking time. So I'm about to debate myself on air. Who has fucking won big games, bro? He's beaten Ohio State twice, beaten Penn State, beaten Alabama. So he's shown capacity, right? He's shown the ability to, because that's just so we all are clear. The type of shit James Franklin couldn't do, he's done. Just so we're clear. He has shown the ability to at least win the big games. The games at home, the games on the road. So there's clearly potential. There's clearly fucking potential, right? But at the end of the day, there is an inconsistency issue. That's what we're dealing with as fans, right? There is an inconsistency, and on top of inconsistency, there is a lack of experience issue which we're seeing in game management. I mean, this is all very valid. Like, it's not black and white. There is some gray in this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not black and white. And I think that's the frustration within the fan base, because it's like, okay, I kind of see it, but then like, what the fuck, you know? It's where we are. And that's why we have these podcasts, so we could talk it out together.
All right. Really proud of the players for no personal fouls. Wolverine Not So Casual talking about that.
I will say this, because I'm
more discipline. More discipline today. And especially with it being a rivalry game. Like, Michigan State's the one that was going nuts. Clearly.
Well, because they're scumbags. But like, the point is, like, I thought this would be a lot more chippy, and it wasn't. Now, I am a petty individual. I love that chippy, nasty shit that like most people don't like. So that is on me. I like that stuff. But I was surprised to see the lack of pettiness and chippiness. I mean, there was like 2 or 3 moments the whole game, and Michigan State pretty much carried all those. Yeah, it was interesting. It was an interesting game to watch, to be honest. I will say this though. I was surprised to see how many Spartans were in the stands, man. I thought there'd be more Maize and Blue. They showed up. They did show up.
They did show up.
They showed up.
For a team has a losing record right now, that's
garbage
respect.
Ass team. Yeah, garbage ass team. They showed up.
Jay Scott says, offense slack today. We don't have the O-line to play bully ball. We need to open up the pass more with our tight end, open up the play calling. Too predictable. We got away from some calls, too close of a game. Yeah, we did get away with. There was some positive officiating today on Michigan's end, which is rare for us.
All right, I think we had a whistle on our side today. I'll just say that. Now I'm not saying like that's what decided the game, because it wasn't. We really did, outside of 2 drives. We owned the game. We owned the game. But I agree. We need to implement these tight ends more. I mean, if you football's kind of simple, right? If you can make an impact in the middle of the field, whether that be through running or with your tight ends, the rest should open up, because then you start closing in the box, right? You start putting 8 in the box. This should allow you, but see, here's the problem though. And again, I'm debating with myself in my fucking head. The problem is we don't have anyone who can stretch the field, bro. Here's the fucking problem, boys. Here's the
basically
guys on
just Andrew Marsh.
We don't have anyone who could stretch the field, so we're so limited, man. We cannot make the DBs honest. We just don't have that. And because of that, they're closing in on our guys. Like let's just call what is McCauley cannot get. I like McCauley. I talked a lot about him in the offseason. Cannot get separation. Andrew Marsh is solid. We know that. He's good money. Samaj Morgan actually can get a little separation, but can't catch the fucking ball. Our tight ends, they gotta allow this. But at the end of the day, too, no one is stretching the field. We have not one receiver who can stretch the field.
True. Well, I'd say Andrew Marsh is the one exception.
He can't stretch it though. He's not like stretching the field. For example, Jameson Williams for the Lions.
Okay.
So like, for example, Jameson Williams for the Lions, his production this year, fucking garbage. But what does he do? He makes the safety he makes the defense not allow to load the box, which allows Amon-Ra St. Brown to fucking eat, or Sam Laporta to fucking eat. We don't have any receivers that are making defenses honest, which makes them have to back up. We don't have that at Michigan. We need a guy who can make a defense have to play honest. Right now, they're daring us to fucking throw. They're daring us to run, and that's just what it is. We've been lucky to win. I mean, not lucky to win, because we've won our games fairly, but I mean, the reality is these defenses are challenging us because we don't have the weapons. That's just where we are right now.
Michigander says he doesn't call plays to win. He calls to not lose. I think that's just the general philosophy of Sharon Moore.
I think that's a fair argument, man. You're right. There is a conservative nature to Sharon Moore's play calling. There's no the end of the second half, or the way his timeout usage is, or there is. But I also think there's just a lack of confidence, and you got to also remember this too. There is an 18-year-old quarterback who, again, and again, shout out to our audience. He's really not performing on the road. Like, he's really not. So I'm telling you, Sharon does not have the confidence right now. It's just not there yet. I think he's gaining some confidence, though. I will say, I think I have seen at least a leap in confidence with him. Is it a big leap? No, or I don't want to say a leap, a step in confidence. I do think Sharon has gained some confidence recently.
I agree, but it does kind of feel like on the job training. And
maybe so. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I'm giving it to the end of the year. I'm giving it the off season now because of Washington, like I said. But a lot of red flags.
So here's what I think is fair. Here's what's fair. Every game is an evaluation test from even the fans. The fans have the right to evaluate this team. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, every game, we will see what's up. You know what I mean? Like, next week, Purdue, show the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Smack them. We should smack Purdue. And if
like run it to like a 7-10 point victory. I want to see, why can't we just do what we did against CMU and just beat the crap out of an opponent?
It's CMU though.
I know, I know, maybe not that level, but you
Yeah,
know what
hear
I
you.
mean.
I hear you. Yes. Well, listen, but like, can we just be honest too? It was 31-13 until they got that garbage ass touchdown. I mean, it was a good on paper win. You know, that's a 3-score win if we don't give up that touchdown.
Let's see. Where's the Samaj fanboys saying Bryce throws too hard, even though Bryce's high school teammates didn't have a problem? That's exactly what I was like.
Yeah.
His high
Yeah.
school wide receivers didn't have a problem
Nope.
catching his balls.
No, they were winning state titles.
So what's this excuse that we're hearing in college? This is college.
Like I said, I've said this from the get. In the NFL, that's common shit. We just don't have NFL wide receivers. Like, you think Matt Stafford, listen, I was a Matt Stafford truther before he was traded to the fucking Rams. You know how many people I debated about Matt Stafford? Like, I swear to God, like, I felt like fucking Jon Snow again in the Battle of the Bastards. Okay? Like, everybody was like, so many people were out on Matt Stafford in Detroit. I'm just like, bro, I fucking debated everybody. And then they traded him to the Rams. He wins the Super Bowl, and everyone thinks he's gonna be. Not everyone thinks, but he will be a Hall of Famer. Point being is he don't lay off. He fucking throws that shit, and it's got heat on it. It's what it is, man. Like that's what we just don't have receivers. I mean, we do have some, but we need to upgrade our wide receiver talent. That's just where we are.
I do want to announce that we have unlocked our third and final hour. So go ahead and call in. We've got the link. So we will have time for some calls. We'll have time for Keegan and probably a couple more. The link is right there. Call the show.
Jared Goff. My guy's like, Jared Goff's better, and then this guy says Stafford's still a bum. Stafford's not a bum, but we love ourselves some Jared Goff. I don't disagree.
JR with the 20. Blue handled little brother tonight, but there are issues that need addressed. Roller balled out. Samaj finally proved me wrong.
Proved you wrong? How did he do that?
2 yards? Why are maybe because he was defending Samaj. Maybe. That's why. That's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe like he was like Samaj is solid, but he's really not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why are we holding Bryce back? Great question, JR, because I still don't know what the answer.
Are we holding Bryce? All right, let's have a little talk, Steve.
Sure.
Are we holding Bryce back? I mean, Bryce, honestly, boys, was not on it tonight. His throws were off. They just were. Respectfully. Again, all in. I'm all in, bro. I got 2 Underwood jerseys. I'm all fucking, and not only that, fuck the Underwood jerseys. I really do believe in this kid, like as a talent.
Me too.
He was just not on tonight. He just wasn't. He's got to be better. He's just got to be better.
I think it's a little column A and column B. I do think he needs to play better. I also think he doesn't have the weapons.
Bo says we're wrong.
Andrew Marsh accepted.
Yeah, we're good. It's all good. I don't know. I don't think he's being handcuffed. I really think he did not. There were some throws he didn't make. Like, for example, there was a throw where he was rolling to the right. He threw the ball out of the end zone, but he really could have hit that receiver. I think it was I believe it was Samaj, actually. I could be wrong. I got to rewatch it. Juju's probably already watched it 3 times, but yeah, I mean, it wasn't his best night. It just wasn't.
Darth Metal says, bench Samaj, please. IMO 22-23 needed to be more of a 1A, 1B. Series after 22 gets 64. Haynes gets 64 yards. We go 3 and out. Series after that, he fumbled. Should be quicker to go to Jordan Marshall because Jordan Marshall broke the big run on fresh legs after that. So basically, he's advocating for a little bit more parity, a little bit more. I mean, I thought that it was much more of a 1A, 1B than it used to be before Haynes got injured. That's what it felt to me like more even today. But
I don't know. Was it even? I mean, it was 26 to 20,
More even.
26. I don't know if it was more even. I just think they were the offense, So we ran it. How many runs did we have?
A lot.
Fucking 40
something.
49 carries. Guys, 49 carries to 17 throws. That's what that is. You know what I mean? Big difference there.
All right. Let's see where we're at next. Anyone satisfied with this win, AJ? Well, I'm always down for a win against Michigan State at Michigan State. I'm always down for that. Am I satisfied? Not really.
Not satisfied.
I'm reasonably like in Breaking Bad, when they ask, "Hey, Huel, are you happy?" Reasonably.
Yeah.
That's kind of
I am not satisfied, but I'm not apologizing for a win. We did our job. Our objective today was to get a W. We did our job. Am I satisfied? Does this team have work to do? Yes. But we did our job. We did what we need to do. We're 6-2.
Facts. Vaughn says, what do you think is the root cause of inconsistency in this team? Sharon, youth, coordinators, Justin Tress, all of the above? How about all of the above?
All the fucking above. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think the Justin Tress narrative needs more attention. I think the Sharon Moore situation's right because, and when I mean right, I mean it's right to be looking at that because at the end of the day, consistency comes from your coach. And then youth for sure. All right, so youth for sure. Justin Tress, I think, needs more attention. I think I'm gonna be real with you. I'm there. I think we need a new strength and conditioning coach. I'm not satisfied. Sharon Moore, yes, I think that's valid. Coordinators, it's too hard to know. It's too hard to know, but I mean, it's not off the table. It's on the table. It's on the table. But the other items, very, very, very much on those.
Jay says, off-season, time to go hard at wide receiver and transfer portal. Our freshmen won't be ready in 1 year. Only have Bryce for 2 more years. If we want a natty shot, pass downfield. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And Jay will be calling in a couple. He's our third caller, so he's in the queue.
Yeah,
so we'll get to talk to him.
Marsh is ready in 1 year, but I hear you. I mean, it's not common. Listen, Michigan's got to put in work this offseason. They have to put in work. It's just what it is. So, work to do.
Wolverine Not So Casual says, road Bryce versus home Bryce. Yeah. He's still a freshman.
I agree. I mean, you're not wrong, man. I mean, it's just it is very clear. It is very. I mean, I'm sure somebody will, but we need a breakdown between the road numbers and the home numbers. Even though it's quite clear, road numbers are not on the level of home numbers.
Right.
It's interesting though, right? I mean, why? What? Like, I'm a big why and how guy. Like, why, how. Why though? I'm obviously it's on the road. It's obviously a different environment. But why the fuck is this so drastic? Because it is. I mean, what is the cause? Because it's not like he wasn't protected. He was 1 sack,
right?
And he did have some time to throw. So, what is that? I don't know. I mean, that's definitely the psychology of the human condition, I suppose. But, interesting. It's interesting to observe.
Bryce leaves before spring if we don't get top receivers in portal.
I don't think Bryce. I don't believe that, man. I just don't. I do not. I know that, and it's all love. We can disagree. Mm-hmm. Listen, there's a lot of people who say that shit. I'm not there, man. And like, I'm not saying I'm not there because I got to fucking. If I felt Bryce was going to be gone, I'd fucking tell you. I just don't think it's going to happen because I really believe the donors are going to go heavy this offseason. And I really believe that we're going to be in a better position next season. I mean, I believe it. Now, you may say, well, that's fucking hopes and wishes. You don't know. And I guess I fucking don't. But here's what I do know. You're not paying the amount of money you're paying and not supporting your investment. It's not fucking happening. It's not. And here's what I do know. They swung for some fences ever since last portal. They did go after Nick Marsh. They did go after Derek Meadows. They did go after Calvin Russell. The offense was not proven. They went after some other wide receivers. Those wide receivers said, for example, here, fuck it, here, because there's probably some people watching who have not watched our show in the past, John. The Derek Meadows situation, we offered more money than fucking Alabama. Okay? We offered, and we know this. We know this from the most fucking legit source possible. Like on some Sam Webb shit. Because we got some access to an email. Okay? So we fucking know. We know. Me and John know. So Michigan put in work. That's all I can say on that, you know. Is what it is though. We didn't make it. Derek Meadows requested more money than what he got at Alabama from us because the offense is not proven.
Jay, thank you for becoming leader and best member, leaders and best here at Michigan Voice of College Football. Really appreciate that. He's given the thumbs up in the call queue. The new life. Think of all the times Bryce had to run for his life and how many times Justice Haynes made his own path. The blocks weren't there, TJ. It's interesting the debate in chat right now between it's Bryce's, it's on Bryce, it's on Bryce's line. The reality is that it's both. Bryce was off today, and the line wasn't pass pro. Wasn't protecting him in the pass effectively. Both are true.
I'll say this. Let me rewatch the game. Yeah. And I will. But I do think my position right now is Bryce had enough time to make throws. I don't think he was seeing the field very well tonight.
GT says, I ran the numbers and you would have a crap load of pennies in that scenario you laid out. It's a scientific term.
Yeah,
crap load of pennies.
Hey, GT, let's stack those pennies, dog. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to stack. If everybody in the world gave me 2 pennies, let's do it. Let's get a GoFundMe going, GT. Let's do it.
Nate says, TJ, I sent the video on X. You liked it. It's of Klein bringing the trophy over.
So, it's Klein. All right. So, I want to be very humble. I'm trying to be mindful and humble when I say this. I have a lot of notifications. I don't know where to even find that video right now. Like my shit during games, my shit blows up, man.
Yeah.
And again, to be mindful and humble, I'm not trying to sound like, I'm just simply saying I don't even know where to find it, brother.
Yeah. We got the group chats going. We got the tweet. Yeah. We got the tweetosphere going.
You could tag me in it. If you tag me in it, I'll find it, you know?
Yeah. DM us. And that's the best way, I feel like. Yeah. Vaughn asks, which Big Ten coach is Sharon most similar to? That's a tough question because it's still so early.
Yeah, I don't know. Is anyone like Sharon? I don't know. I mean,
it's hard. Because you could argue third-based Ryan Day.
I don't like what I saw, though. I just thought of one. PJ Fleck, dog.
Ooh.
I know. I don't even like it. I thought of it. I don't like it.
Used car salesman.
Hey. Western Michigan
row that boat.
Hey, Western Michigan was a fucking good program.
That's true.
Put some respect on his name.
That's true. Just got whooped.
Minnesota, bro. You ain't winning in Minnesota.
Yeah. He just lost. Iowa beat him 41-3 today.
I saw that today, and they just extended his ass.
Yeah, Sharon isn't that bad. I don't think he'd get beat by Iowa 41-3.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yes, I remember. What did he want us to do with this video, though?
Show it. But
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My guy Nate was at the fucking. Yeah, I remember. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I do remember now. Here, I'll share it. Check this out. My guy was at the fucking game. Hold up. Obviously, and he sat here all game. It's coming. It's coming. Camera work. Come on, dog. There it is.
Nice.
My guy got excited and started looking at the ground. Hell yeah. That's dope. That I'll be honest, I've been dope to go to that game. I'll be real. That'd be one I'd like to go to. I've never been to a Michigan State game. That's one I would like to go to. Like, I've never been at Michigan State for a Michigan State game.
MSU, 3 personal fouls, but we always start it. Yeah, no. MSU is the one we usually play.
Bro, I can't. We haven't even talked. I cannot stand the Michigan State fan base. They are a victim mentality. It's never fucking them when it's clearly them.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't own their shit. And then they lie to themselves all the fucking time, bro. Like, they literally like, oh, believe but you don't. You don't believe in your team. You don't believe in your coach. You don't believe in a fucking thing about your program right now. But you're gonna throw this up there because you're a tribal fucking fuckboy. Like, what are you doing? Like, let me tell you something right now. And I promise you this. If Michigan's ever in a terrible spot like fucking Rich Rod era, and they do a believe fucking profile pic, I will not ever put that up on my shit if I don't believe.
No.
That's some fake shit, dude. Like, it's disgusting to me. Fuck that. And it's oh my God. That program's fucked, by the way. The Spartans are fucked right now. They are screwed for the foreseeable future.
Although they're talking about James Franklin potentially. Yeah. There's some whispers about James Franklin, maybe.
If they got James Franklin, yes, the program would improve. It would.
Yeah.
To a point.
7
to a
wins.
level. He would get them to a certain point on that mountain, but he's not getting to the mountaintop. I just can't even. Just own your shit. Own your shit. You suck. Own it.
Alex says, bro. Steve Dace over at Michigan Podcast believes Smaj was officially benched after he seemingly tackled Justice Haynes on a run play.
I'd have to look, but I felt like he played more. I don't know. I'd have to watch again.
Yeah, I saw Channing Goodwin out there towards the end. Instead of Smaj,
I saw him too. I'd have to watch again. I'd have to see that again. I don't know. I didn't notice it. Let me just say that.
Michigander asks, can we stop running reverses with Sloan McCauley?
Hey, some of
the reverses sometimes work.
Yeah, some of those have worked. He's not that slow either. Come on, Michigander.
Bo got us to our 3rd hour. Thank you, Bo, with the 20. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Wolverine, not so casual. I don't like calling for firings, but fire JB Brown. Bro, get out of here.
I mean, it's
get
not
on the
even,
bus.
You're not even calling for a firing. You're just, brother, you are doing the world a solid. That's what you're doing, Wolverine Casual. JB Brown has brought nothing to the table. Zavada's no longer elite. What the fuck happened? Our punter's inconsistent.
Yeah.
And we did
have a good one today. Hollenbeck had a good one today.
We have no return game. The only thing we can say that's potentially positive is the coverage unit on both punt and kick have been solid or at least decent. Outside of that, what has he brought to the table? Nothing. Get out of here. You're fired. I'm firing you. You're fired. Respectfully. I know you got a family, so it's all love, but you got to go, dog.
Jay says the refs today favored Michigan for once. Maybe the NCAA is leaving us alone.
I don't disagree. I agree.
MSU got effed on that offside fumble, could have changed the game 10-7, then we score a touchdown. Yeah, we got a couple favorable calls today.
That was a major turning point, and I'm going to be honest with you boys. Like again, I will never fucking bullshit you. I will always, even if it isn't for us, I'm going to just fucking be honest with you. I felt he was not offsides. That's my opinion, though. I really felt like he was not offsides. If you disagree with me, that's fine. That's fine. But I think he timed that shit real well. I think he timed it perfect.
Wolverine Not So Casual continues with Bryce had a bad game. It happens. Sure.
Yeah.
And he's 18 and he'll learn. He'll learn from this. I have faith in Chip Lindsey as a QB coach and OC, and I think he will improve. I don't think this is the same Bryce you're going to see against Ohio State. I genuinely don't believe that. Wolverine Not So Casual with the last super chat. 2 games in a row, Wink has blitzed a normal amount. Don't call it a comeback, but it might be a comeback. He has toned down the blitzing. He's blitzing appropriately now.
Defense is playing better. And word is Lamar Morgan's a part of the game plan now. So we'll see what it means as we keep going forward. You know, it's interesting. It's an interesting situation. I'll say this. I'm not going to say this will happen, but I will simply say there is some buzz that Lamar Morgan's going to be the next defensive coordinator in Michigan. I'll just say that.
That would not surprise me one bit.
I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying that's kind of the buzz right now.
Just a reminder, folks, Michigan Postgame, sponsored by Win Agency, Healthy Dogma, and thebestpokersite.com. All of them. And as you're joining us, as you know, Michigan 31, MSU 20. Let's get to our first. We're doing 5-minute rapid-fire calls, and we're going to start with Keegan, who's been waiting very patiently. Keegan, go blue. Keegan, you there? All right. So Keegan, we'll send you back down and just get your mic going, and we'll bring you back up in a bit. Ben Baller.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Hey, go blue. Beat little brother.
Yeah, go blue, man. You know, I've liked some of the improvements we saw the last couple weeks. I will say, 1 second. Let me turn. Yeah, I will say this. Someone got into Wink's grill after that USC game because he's calling a completely different style, right? Since that USC game, he's calling more of the Minter style ever since that USC game. He's actually not even blitzing. He's not even using the same types. It's not that he's all blitzing less, but he's also not even calling the same kind of blitzes. He's doing more of the type of blitzes Minter would run, which is good to see. You know,
yeah, closer to the 30%. You know, because this was mentioned last game by Joel and Gus, I believe, when they talked about the blitz percentage of Wink Martindale being closer to the 50s, Minter being closer to the 30s. And it seems like he's kind of pulling back to that level, which it's working better.
Yeah, he's also changed the types of blitzes he's calling. For example, he was doing a lot of those double linebacker blitzes before, and just sending like 6-7 guys. And I haven't seen him call one. Have you guys seen him run cover zero once? I haven't seen any more cover zeros. I haven't seen him blitz double linebackers. So someone, yeah, like I said, it's the USC game.
Fair. Yep, I agree.
Yeah, so someone got into his grill after that USC game. Was like, look, buddy, you got to cut this shit out.
There's buzz that Sharon Moore got into his grill the week. And we talked about that, right? Like there needs to be honest, hard conversations. Word is there was from players to coaches to coaches, coaches to players. And there's also word, and I know it was loosely discussed, but I don't know how publicly discussed it's been. Lamar Morgan's a part of the game plan now defensively. So
Yeah, I was just telling John that it looks a lot more like the Mentor defense. Not just that they blitz less. It's the styles of blitzes. It's more simulated pressures. It's more, Go ahead.
And to those who don't know, Lamar Morgan comes from the Jesse Mentor tree, so that's why that's interesting. So very, very valid observation, Ben Baller.
Yeah, because one thing that was ticking me off in the beginning of the year was those whether he was dropping into his zone or not, when he would do those cover zero looks, where everyone was on the line, he's cut that out. So yeah, the defense to me has improved a lot. They still have some tackling issues, like on that a lot better than it was, but on that first touchdown drive, Rolder just whiffs, and he had a great game overall. But on that one play, he just whiffs on the running back. You tackle him there, they probably don't score a touchdown. And we still have an issue with when we get a team in the second and 15 plus, we are always giving up 15 yards.
I know, you're right.
I don't know what it is. We get a team in the second and 19 or a third and 19. We're either giving up a first down or we're giving up 15, 17 yards. I don't get it.
Bro, I noticed that. I mean, I know whenever we have them on second or long or even third and fucking long, we're just giving up 13 of the 15 yards or whatever. You know what I mean? We're giving them an opportunity back into the dry or into, that downage. And yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why that is, man. It's interesting. It's interesting. I just want to say, Ben Baller, I just noticed your profile picture. You're an asshole.
Oh yeah. Look, man.
You got Brady Hoke. That's Brady Hoke and Sharon, right?
Until he stops coaching like him, that's what it's gonna be like, man.
Fair enough. Hey,
I mean, it is what it is, bro. One more comment on the defense is
go for it, man.
Barham. He gotta get better against. He has some lapses against the run. Now I know he's newer to the edge. I know that he's kind of newer to that, so he's kind of learning on the job right now. But that one long run was because of Barham.
I'd have to rewatch it, but I mean, you're right. He doesn't have great run. He doesn't have it down. I mean, and that's what sucks because the coaching staff, I want to stress this. This is known. The coaching staff approached Barham in February about transitioning him to edge. He didn't want to do it. He didn't want to go to a new position in his final year of college, but clearly edge is his best position. And that transition happened week 2, week 3? I don't even remember anymore. And
I think it was after that. I think it was Nebraska, maybe.
He's just maybe so. He's just new to the position, and he doesn't understand his run responsibilities. He's just an athletically gifted player who's trying to make.
It looks like he's always trying to rush the passer.
Right.
Even on a running down, he's just trying to rush the passer.
Right. Yeah.
One track mind.
Because it would have been nice if he had a full off season to learn the fucking position. It is what it is, though. So I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but it is.
Yeah, and then let me go off now.
Go,
Sharon, get that Brady Hoke bullshit out of the offense, man. And it might be even. Look, I'm just gonna say it. He's Brady Hoke, the conservative version.
Oh,
on offense, bro. You have a running quarterback. You have a running quarterback. This is what takes me off about this. You have a running quarterback, right? You run him. You run power QB. You get a touchdown. Mm-hmm. You don't utilize his legs again, right? For the rest of the game, they're literally got 6 guys on the line. They're loading the box. Now the rush game, if you look at it overall, yeah, it was good, but you could have made it so much easier if you just a couple times. Have him keep it more often than just once, twice, maybe even 3 times a game. And in the red zone, this is what I don't understand. The first drive, we're in the red zone. Perfect time to use his legs. Go empty. Have him snap the ball, QB draw, QB power. That should be in every red zone trip. Every single red zone trip should have a designed QB run. Every single red zone trip.
Can I give a potential reason?
If it's
throwing
some
more.
if it's some wuss shit about I don't want to get him hurt, I don't even want to hear it.
I think he figured they were going to win, and so they'd rather just ride Justice Haynes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, John,
I know. I don't like it either. I'm just saying.
Because here's why I don't
probably
like it. He's a true
mentality.
freshman. He needs the reps. He's a true freshman. He needs the reps.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Well, to John's point, though, do we all remember Sharon Moore's comment? If you don't have two quarterbacks, I'm not going to run them. Or he goes, what do you say? I need two quarterbacks to run them, or some shit like that. And
that's dumb shit.
And then the fan base went off, and then word is the donors made some noise, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, if you're playing scared, this ain't for you.
Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. If I don't see you starting to actually utilize, because you can free up so much. You can cause so much more confusion if you just let him keep the ball more. Just let him keep the ball more. Like, it opens up so much more things. And that's that. And then, Samaj, bro, can you please take the first bus ticket out of here? It's not just that you don't catch the ball. 10 seconds left in the first half, you drop a ball that literally hits you in the face. Literally hits you in the face, bro.
Couldn't see
it. And then beyond that, this guy is the worst punt returner I've ever seen. He fair catches it on the 3-yard line. They punt the ball from like their own 2-yard line.
Yeah.
If the dude just cuts it up, he's getting yardage. He decides, no, I'm gonna try to go horizontal. I'm gonna go into the tacklers. What are you doing, my guy?
Yeah.
If you go back and watch that play, bro, he has green grass. If he just cuts it up north and south, but instead he wants to go horizontal.
Bro, he had 2 fucking yards today. Put some respect on his fucking name, Ben. All right, 2 fucking
2 yards on what?
2 yards
on what?
Career game.
On 2 fucking on 2 punt returns, bro. So he's averaging 1 yard of fucking punt return.
Guys,
at least
if you go look at how many. I have never seen a punt returner leave so many yards on the field. It's insane, bro. And by the way, he does this on screen passes too. If you watch him on screen pass when he gets a screen, for whatever reason, he loves to go horizontal when he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. Is his vision that bad? Like on that punt where they're on the 2-yard line, they punt it. Go back and watch that play. If he just goes north, the dude's got 10 yards guaranteed. I don't know if he just can't see the field. I just don't get it, man. The guy's trash. Hey, I love you for talking trash in that locker room, Samaj. That'll always be a memory.
Fuck Ohio State.
You still a champion. Don't get me wrong. You still are a champion. But you is cheeks, my guy. You ain't even gonna make the Canadian Football League. You ain't gonna even make that. You're gonna be selling insurance after this, my guy. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. I'm just gonna keep it a bean, bro.
You know what I think?
You're giving him that 8 to 5 life, dog. Come on, bro.
You've got Simpson. You've got Browder. You've got O'Leary. You've got Bell. You can't tell me one of those people couldn't be put in either the slot or the outside and then move Marsh to the slot if they're a specialist somewhere. Like you can't honestly tell me.
He's an example of favoritism, by the way. He's 100%. There's a 100% of favorite, and I'll tell you why. One, we saw Brandon and wait, was Rob Moore out there today?
No.
I don't think he was. So he must be actually hurt there. He must be hurt again.
Yeah, he was on the injury report.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, man. There ain't no way that this dude needs to be benched. Brandon Hillman, I feel like someone got into his grill because was he actually trying to wrap up more today? It looked like it to me.
Bro, he had missed tackles. One of those big gains was
did he? I must have missed
Brandon Hillman. He didn't wrap up, man.
So here's what I think his problem is now. If because I must have missed that. I think now he's trying to overcorrect a little bit maybe. Because it looked like he had some decent tackles, but it looked like on some of the decent tackles he had, he's actually trying to wrap up instead of just laying the boom. So I think maybe he's now overcorrecting.
I don't know. So we got to watch. I mean, it's got to be better.
Oh, and by the way, I completely agree that
Win Agency has offered to talk to Samaj if Samaj would like to sell insurance. So the offer's out there, Samaj.
Yeah, here's what I'll say about the offensive line, right? Those corner blitzes, they kept getting cooked on corner blitzes. Now it's one of two. It's one of two things, bro. I know it's a funny joke that when I get it, but either they're not IDing the corner blitz, like Bryce isn't IDing it, the offensive line's not IDing it because they kept getting cooked on it. But also go watch Haynes on these plays. His pass blocking is terrible. He's falling over on himself.
Is it? I will have to watch that again.
He's literally tripping on himself, and then he's blocked. He's trying. He's not even going to. He's like running towards like where a linebacker might be trying to break through the line, and he just trips on himself. What he should be doing is, and this could be an ID issue. Maybe they're just not IDing it. He should be going to block the corner. He's on the wrong side of the quarterback. If they ID the blitz correctly, because I remember when JJ was here. Remember a lot they used to switch. They would Corum. He would switch Corum to the other side of him.
Yep.
Remember that stuff? The Corum would be on one side of him, and then he'd be like, "Okay, go to this side."
Direct traffic.
They do that. Yeah, they do that because if Haynes is on the other side, he can properly block the blitz as a running back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a combination of an ID issue, and I think Haynes, he's not the best pass pro guy. He's an amazing runner. I just don't think he's the best pass pro protection guy.
JJ also
What's your thoughts on
that? Well, JJ tended to do that more second and third year, you know, and that may be why they didn't have JJ starting. And even though I was like, why do they have Cade out? Why do they have checked down Cade out there? Well, maybe this exact reason.
Well, it was disappointing because they kept getting cooked on it. Every third down, they were blitzing the corner, and they never adjusted to it. And this is a problem because if teams pick up on this, we got to be able to call that at the line, or we're gonna get cooked. And Underwood he's got a little bit of a happy feet thing going on right now too. He 100% because there's plays where there is protection and he's actually rolling out when he doesn't need to.
I don't blame him for hearing footsteps when his line's been so inconsistent this year. Yeah, no, 100%. But these are just things that got to get shored up, and I don't know if they're going to get shored up by the end of the year. And he's got to settle down in that pocket. Even when there's pressure, he's got to settle down a little bit because when he runs to the sideline like that, you're eliminating half the field. Half the field's now gone as an option. Mm-hmm. And last thing I'll say on the offense, when we do these rollouts, we never block the rusher. There, that play we threw to Marsh. It was it wasn't the most accurate. It was he kind of had to jump up and grab it.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
How many? This is something I've seen on that play. There's a free rusher in his face. Michigan State ran a similar play, and they have a tight end or they have the tackle or whatever blocking whoever that free rusher is. We never do that. We're never blocking correctly on these rollouts, and there's always someone ready to nail Bryce. So that's another thing they got to fix.
Yeah, that's fair. Now, is some of this on Bryce to? I guess the question is, what's on Bryce in terms of directing traffic, reading coverages, reading defenses, and moving guys around, and what's on Chip Lindsey? Bryce being 18, Devin Gardner's been talking about this a lot on the podcast. Like, let's just have him go through basic progressions. And as far as directing, like orchestrating, like the counter to a blitz or whatever, that really needs to be more on Chip and this Sharon on the side. Sharon has a play sheet. We know that Sharon has a play sheet, so they're coordinating, obviously. So yeah, I think it's got to be a collaboration because Bryce is young. Like, He should focus on pass accuracy, open guy, give him the ball.
Yeah, 100%. Look, man, we should have beat these boys by 50 tonight.
Yeah, I know.
We should have beat these boys by 50 tonight. And honestly,
bad team.
I'm just gonna holler somebody out. Hey, refs, I appreciate you, my guys.
Yeah,
because dude, that was not offside, my guy.
I agree, bro. I thought it was timed. I thought it was
offside.
timed. I know it was timed. So we agree, right, Ben, that was timed actually pretty good.
You know what's crazy? I saw a clip, right? And this is gonna make there's gonna be some conspiracy people out there because I saw a clip of the play. Go look at when the ref threw the flag. He didn't throw the flag. He didn't throw the flag until the ball was actually knocked out of Bryce's hand.
Fuck, dude. Bro, ever since, and I know I've talked about this a lot, but ever since I've seen this Steph Curry video, bro, my whole like trust in sports is tainted right now, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm like disgusted. Like my stomach's sick.
Which Steph Curry video are you talking about?
I wonder if I can play it. I wonder if we'll get
how after the gambling thing, how do you not like?
Yeah, well, no,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a part of that, bro. It's fucking actually I have it saved. All right, should we just play this video, John? Am I crazy? Is this not the place?
Yeah, and then we'll get to final thoughts. We got a couple more
all right, I got it. I literally created a bookmark folder. This shit is fucking. All right, you know, I'm concerned we might get copyrighted though because it's got NBA footage. All right, long story short. No, you two don't give a fuck about that. Long story short, Golden State won by like 11 or like 12 points. The spread was 13.5. And the opposing team hit a 3-pointer with like 0.5 seconds left. And before that even happens, Steph Curry, Gary Payton, and another player are like covering their mouths and they're talking. But one of the players, their mouth is exposed and you can read their lips and saying, because I'm kind of setting this up bad. I wish I could play the video, but their own team had 2 free throws. He made 1 of 2, which put them, they were able to cover their spread. And then there's like 12, I don't know, there's not a lot of time left on the clock. Long story short, the opposing team comes down the court, hits a 3 with 0.5. The spread is 13.5. This 3 takes it to 13 points. So fucking Golden State doesn't cover. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you look at Steph Curry, you look at Gary Payton and this other player, I'm not sure who the other player is. They look like they lost like game 6 or game 7 of the NBA finals. They're like, what? And they won by fucking 13, bro. Like it is so clear that they put money on the fucking cover. Like it is a disgusting video.
Yeah, bro, I agree. Hey, man, I think, to me,
like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This video, like, it fucking bothers me when I watch this video because I'm like, oh, this is bad. Like,
well, it makes it hard to trust.
I know this is not the only situation this is happening.
Oh, 100%. It makes it hard to trust, like, what's real, what's not when it comes to the, you know?
And not only that, I know that this is not just basketball. This shit is all through sports. Like this gambling situation, as sports fans, we are in a bad spot. I'm just going to know that right now. Like,
well, I'll say basketball is the easiest to do it to, though. Basketball is the easiest to 100%.
I would agree with that. I would agree. Basketball is the easiest to do it with because you can, like, if you have a referee in your pocket, or if you have, and like the other thing too is like obviously player prop bets makes it easier to do this shit. But
you could just choose to like miss a basket.
Fuck, dude, like, bro, it sucks because like how, like I know this is a Michigan channel, but we are also sports fans. How many games have any of us watched? And I know there are fans watching us from all over the country because we see the analytics. How many times has your team lost a fucking game because somebody was doing some shady shit? I just wonder that, man. Like, it's fucked up. Anyways, we can keep it moving. But
yeah, fine. You want final thoughts? You said.
Yeah, give us final thought, Ben. Give us final thought.
Yeah, final thoughts is look, man, Sharon. Here's my standard for you, bro. or else, I'm gonna be on the campaign trail to get your ass out of here.
Mm.
I need you to win out, my guy.
Mm.
That's the type of pressure. That's the type of pressure you on, bro. Because right now, you gonna be 9-2 going into that game, into that Ohio State game, and I'm gonna be honest with you. And Michigan fans about to hate what I'm saying, but I'm a realist. I have a tough time seeing us pulling that one out. With what I'm seeing, I have a tough time seeing us pull that one. It might be close, but man, look, I just can't see it, boys. I just right at this moment in time, I just can't see it. But Sharon, if you pull that off, if you make a deep playoff run, you could have a couple more years in my book. But other than that, bro, next year you better be on a hot seat. Wink, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Next year cannot be like this year. We all agree. We're all on the same page. I think we all are. I think that's like at least a 99% agreement. Next year cannot be this year. Next year cannot be like this year. We got to get together this year, though. I mean, it's just what it is.
Yeah, no, we need to run the table. I'm dead serious, bro. But wink, man. I appreciate you for not being stubborn. A lot of you could have been Don Brown, bro. You could have been Don Brown. Don Brown said, "Fuck what you telling me. I'm running the same shit I've been running." You know what I'm saying?
Don Brown would not even let an assistant write his cards. Don Brown wrote his fucking play cards, like the ones that you used to hold. It would have like a fucking snake or a fucking Tom Brady or whatever. Don Brown wrote all of his cards. He wouldn't let anyone else do that shit. Like Don Brown was stubborn as shit, man.
And he wouldn't change them.
Yeah,
even though some of his employees were now at Ohio State and knew the signs.
And look, Wink's an old man. A lot of these older coordinators, they're stubborn. So credit to him.
What year did Al Washington go to Ohio State? Because now that you said that, you're right.
I believe it was 18.
Was it the 18 game? Hold on. No.
What year did who go where?
18 or 19.
So they smoked our ass in 18. Yes, they smoked our ass.
They smoked us in 18 and 19. Yeah.
Yep. So they smoked us in 18. So they already had our signs. They already had.
Are you talking about when what's his name? Greg? Is it Greg?
Greg Madison.
The defensive line coach. And
Al Washington.
Our defensive line coach.
Al Washington.
Yeah. Well, they went 100%. Not only did they had his playbook too. They didn't just have. They took everything, bro.
Did. I mean, yes, clearly.
Yeah, they took everything over there. But the point is, even after 18, the dude was still stubborn. It's like, bro, they have your shit. Maybe you should change some shit up. Like, they have your. But anyways, the point is, this is my point on this. Wink, you an old man. A lot of dudes in your position, bro. Especially a guy with the NFL experience, would have said, "Fuck that. I'm still running cover zero. I'm still blitzing all my linebackers. I'm still doing all the shit I was doing. I'm still blitzing 50% of the time." You listen to your young head coach, a guy with less experience than you. You listen to your younger assistant coach. You listen to the players, I'm guessing too. I bet everybody was telling you. Kudos to you. You changed it up. You went back to what has worked for 4 years for us, and I hope you continue to do that. If you continue to do that, I hope you stay. As long as you don't revert, I hope you stay. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Go blue. Fuck Michigan State, you cucks. You absolute fucking cucks.
There it is.
Because I already know you're going to be rooting for Ohio State now. Like, bro, listen, I saw Intrinsic today. Intrinsic had a tweet, a ridiculous tweet that said, when the high snap, when we had that high snap, I'm sure you saw this tweet. He said, how could this be your favorite team? I responded to him. I said, your favorite team is losing to this team by 3 scores, you fucking cuck.
What a bro. Bro, that thing. Oh my god, that famous is so.
I know, bro. All right, go blue.
All right, Ben.
Fuck Michigan State. Fuck Ohio State.
Boom.
Fuck everybody that's a rival. And I
fuck
hope
everybody who ain't us. Hey, Ben. Fuck everybody who ain't us, right?
Fuck everybody who ain't. If you they hate us because they ain't us, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, and go Signetti. Signetti. I hope you beat the hell out of everybody. Hey, if there's one team, I would root to win a championship that's not us this year. It's going to be Signetti, man.
That's where I'm at. Yep, I'll agree.
Yeah, pretty remarkable to take a 2-10 program to now 2 straight playoff appearances, most
to
likely.
literally have brought Indiana to its greatest seasons in like 100 fucking years. Yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
it's like even last year he broke like all these Indiana records, and it's even better this year. So respect.
let's
I mean,
go.
just give him his flowers. But go on, John.
Facts. Let's go ahead and try Keegan again. So Keegan is unmuting. There we go. Keegan.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're
He's
here,
back.
man. What's up?
Yeah, I tried calling Marmar and that messed it up. It made me muted,
It's all
so
good.
I don't know why that was. I wanted to test it out though, but yeah. So we were a 14-point favorite, and we won by 11. So what's the big deal?
I don't know. I mean, you tell me, Keegan. I mean, I'll just say like it wasn't clean enough for the fan base, Keegan. I guess that's what it is. I mean, look, and the reality is the final touchdown of that game was kind of a like a fucking throw. Like it was a garbage touchdown. Michigan. Listen, in my opinion, Keegan, you tell me if I'm crazy. Michigan controlled the game. Now, was there a point in the game where there was some uncertainty for sure? And was that point in the game where that offsides penalty happened that favored Michigan that did look like he was actually on sides? Yeah, I am willing to acknowledge that.
Right.
But even if let's just say that play went the opposite, I still felt Michigan was going to win the game. It just would have been tighter. It would have been closer, and it wouldn't have been as big of a gap at the end of the day. So, I mean, Michigan literally, like, would we not listen in the first quarter when Michigan held them to 14 yards? Did anyone really feel like Michigan was not in control? I mean,
I always thought Michigan was in control.
Right. And then in the second quarter, MSU gets a touchdown. But then in the third quarter, Michigan gets 14 points. Like, I don't know. I'm going to be real. Like, and I've said this earlier, and I kind of went on a rant earlier. I just feel like the fan base wants fucking perfection. I'm experiencing this with the Lions right now, where like we're looking good, we're playing well, and there's a portion of the fan base who's unhappy because it's not fucking perfect. You're fucking dumb. It'll never happen. You will never have perfection. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't fucking work that way. You will never have perfect games every single week. And I agree there's a lot to be desired. We're not at a position of a finished product. I don't disagree, but we are 6-2, and our next few games are, in my opinion, very winnable. We're in a good position, and I feel like the fan base is a little, I don't know. I would say unfair to the program a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, so like all respect to Ben Baller. Like he's like toned it down a bit, but like he makes great points and he always has because he knows what
he
he's
knows
talking
ball.
about.
Knows ball.
So but my thing with the Michigan fan base was like we needed to find out last week, and we did. And if we would have lost last week, I think we would have lost this week.
Yes.
And then it would have all been over. So, but that narrative was crushed when we won decisively last week and we looked like a good team. So, like even if we lost tonight, I was still on board because like it's a rivalry game. You're you're playing a rival and things can happen. So, and it's not like off base to play down to a rival. Like that happens. So
often Keegan, often.
so it's
Go on.
14.5. We win by 11, no matter how the cards were played, and it's a W. Like, what's the problem?
Again, they got a garbage touchdown. They got a garbage touchdown.
Yeah,
It was
they got a feel good touchdown in the end. Yeah, here's the problem. I'll tell you what the problem is. We have no room for error.
Yeah.
So first of all, do we agree that Michigan that the standard should be playoffs, like contending for playoffs national championships every year?
I would say playoffs, championships,
Or at the
it's
very
another
least,
step.
playoff. Like,
Agree.
we should be a
Agree.
playoff
And
team
beat your rivals. Beat your
Okay.
rivals. Make the
All right.
playoffs. Beat your
All
rivals.
right,
Make the
John.
playoffs.
Yes?
Agree.
Do we agree?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the basis here.
Right.
So when you have already dropped 2 games at this point in the season, there's no more room for error.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone out there named Smaj Morgan who's put up 2 yards, had 0 catches today, 2 yards in the punt return game. That's a coaching and personnel issue, and we've seen it now repeatedly. Evan Link went down. Frazier has outperformed Evan Link. Why wasn't Frazier playing the whole season? These are the issues I have. It's personnel management that has been inconsistent, and my evidence of that is what we've seen in the box score, what we've seen. Like, why is Samaj still out there?
Yeah.
Period.
I mean, that's the small scale stuff that irks us, right? But the big picture is everything's in front of us. We lost 2 really bad games. We had to beat Washington, and they beat Illinois decisively. That had to happen. That's behind us. The storm is over. If we would have lost to Michigan State, like, I'm cool. But like, we had to win last week. So to me, the narrative is crushed, no matter how it looks. I agree with you, John, that there's like point for point things that we can pick apart, and that's fair. That's very fair. But the reality of the situation is we're at 2 losses. Northwestern lost, so they might not be as much of a target as we thought it could be after last week. And we got to beat Maryland, and then let's see what happens against Ohio State, and we might sneak into the playoffs. Like there's no, to me, there's no issue. We had a
Right.
win tonight. It was 14.5. We won by 11. There's no like put your
Right.
blinders on.
Right.
Don't put your blinders on against USC. That was an issue. Put your blinders on this game. It was a rivalry, and we had the win. We knew that there can be stuff in these types of games, just like any other team.
Mm-hmm. Right. And to your point, Keegan, like, did you now I don't disagree that the game had some moments where it felt like it was getting closer, but did you ever feel we were losing the game? And what's crazy is, and I want to just, before you answer, Keegan, Michigan podcast Steve Dace put out a fucking tweet. And again, let me
That's
just
the
also
other
say,
extreme.
before I go down that road, let me just say this.
Michigan podcast is the other extreme of
I think
like
Steve
all
Dace-
negativity all the
Yeah.
time.
I wanted to say, I think Steve Dace is actually a fucking smart guy.
He's
Sure.
a beast.
Not an idiot.
Broadcasting,
Now, however you feel
really
about his
intelligent.
political beliefs, that's your path. I'm not even going to go down that road.
Mm-hmm.
Point being is, not an idiot. Steve Dace is not an idiot. He's actually, but we would all agree that Michigan podcast, aka Steve Dace, has an extreme, and he will even admit this, pessimistic side.
Yeah.
That said, he posted in the first fucking quarter when it was 10-7, we're going to lose this game. I made a tweet on social media, said, don't be this guy. Do not be this guy. Because we were up, and the truth is we were still in control of the game. We were in control. It just wasn't perfect. It just wasn't pretty, all the time. There were some moments where it was pretty. My point where I'm going at with this is, guys, perfection is fucking. If you're looking for perfection with this team, with the youngest team in the Big Ten, good luck. Not even good luck. Fuck it. You're not getting it. It's not happening. Let me also just throw this out there right now. If you're looking for a national title this year, highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. We are looking to be a competitive team that show signs of progression, because we all know next year's really the year where we should at least make some noise. Okay, so that's where we are, and people need to understand that. And but the team at the end of the day, guys, and listen, let me just also say, I'm not mad at nobody because the standards are high here. That's good. That means that's good that the fan base holds the team to a high standard, and there's an expectation. Okay, this isn't fucking Eastern Michigan. Okay, this is Michigan. All right, so we expect this team to play at a high level and execute. It's not perfect, it's not pretty yet, but we are still winning. We're 6-2. You know, I'm telling you, I am a firm believer. Maybe I'm wrong. Debate me, but we are. It's better than I feel, and maybe I'm misreading the fan base, but it's better than I think most of the fan base realizes the situation is, in my opinion. That's
I
where I'm
agree
at.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so I agree with that. I think what you want to pay attention to, like over the course of the season, that was what we should have been paying attention to the whole time, is Bryce Underwood's progression, because that's why you start him, so that you can do something later in the season, and then the defense's progression as well. And we saw flashes tonight about the defensive progression. Is it perfect? No.
Right.
Are we? Is Hillman, missing like 4 whiffs per game? Like
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So, but like it's different if if he's whiffing on plays where they got the play bottled up and he's just trying to lay somebody out. That's a good thing. But if he's whiffing on, he's the safety against a running back and he whiffs, that's a problem. So,
Mhm.
and we're to be honest, we're really missing Rod Moore, and
Yeah,
that's like the golden ticket to what this defense can be. And
I agree
the
with that
defense
one.
is
Yeah.
going to be what carries us. So people forget the coaching, forget the offense. The defense is going to be what carries us if they blossom. But it just has to develop over the course of a season, just like it did last year. And then if we have the offense starting to click at the end of the year, and we got Bryce Underwood with some experience, like things could happen at that point.
Yeah.
It's not even crazy. Like we got Ohio State at home. Um, Maryland could be a tricky game. But then you're in the playoffs, and TJ, you've been screaming um, that there's not really elite teams, and like
There's
I've
not.
said that too. Like right now, I'm saying like Indiana number 1, Ohio State number 2, and that's like the craziest thing I've
Yeah.
ever said.
I know it is crazy, but it's what it is right now. Metrics and statistics show this.
But if you get into the playoffs, anything can happen, and if especially if the defense is firing like it was last season, and our offense is able and doing stuff, like you never know, we could make a run like Notre Dame did.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, I don't think it's all. And listen, if the team can come together and get better each week, we see what we were hoping for is Keegan is a step from Washington, or at least another similar performance like Washington, where it was Michigan football and it was at least solid play. This week we went back to that sloppy bullshit. I mean, we did.
Yeah.
It wasn't clean, and that's where I think the fan base is just uncomfortable.
The
You know,
passing is just not there aside from
yeah, it's
Andrew
not, and it
Marsh.
should be, and it should be. I'm not making no excuses.
And by
That's
the
actually
way, I'm totally happy with the team being a run first team, but you still need the pass to keep defenses honest.
Yeah, I mean that's getting into a different dynamic, but I agree, John. But like the 23 team, like they weren't all that at the running game early on in the year. Like things can develop over the course of the year, so you can't like look at a specific game like this one a rivalry game and make a decent analysis at it. Our analysis was we look like crap against USC, and we proved ourselves against Washington, and then Washington went out and proved themselves against Illinois. That's all we have to. That's what we know at this point. We
Yeah,
can't know what's going to happen in the future, but we're seeing progress. Like this team is capable. They're
agree.
capable of going in two directions.
Well,
So
Keegan, one of the things also, again, being a sports fan, like for my entire fucking life, fans don't watch other teams. They just think, and I'm not saying, listen, and to our audience watching us, you may not fit this description, but I do know people who do. And there is definitely an audience of fans who just watch their team and see the highlights on Sports Center or the highlights on social media and think all teams should execute at an elite level of perfection. And I'm trying to explain that is not the case. It's just not. We are not a national championship team. But do we have the ability to be a playoff team? Absolutely. If we win out, we are.
Yeah.
And I feel we are winning. I feel we are beating Purdue. I feel we are beating Northwestern. I feel we are beating Maryland. Ohio State, I'll let you know when we get there. I'll let you know where we are. And I'll be very honest and transparent with what I think then. But, we're going to find out, how it goes. Last year, we were all wrong. Nobody thought we were winning unless you were absolutely sipping Kool-Aid. And if you were, good for you because you were right. Just where we are.
Yeah, I think
That's
we
true.
both of us picked Ohio State to win. Pretty sure.
100%, bro. I mean, I had people wanting to bet me money, and I'm always for a good bet. I backed down. I was like, I'm not comfortable.
Well, we had a sliver of belief because of what Vance said that week. Vance Bedford,
Mm.
get us in a close game toward the end of the game, and we're going to win the game or at the second half. So we had that, which he had intel and his analysis, but this team, they just need to get a W each week, find a way to make it to Ohio State, see what happens, get a dub, and who knows what's going to happen. Like Indiana isn't all that. Like they don't have the depth, So like they can be the number one team today, but if they don't have the depth later in the season, they're beatable in the Big Ten championship. That's just the world we live in right now.
Yeah.
It's not 3 years ago. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Any team can win.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Keegan. We agree, brother. We do agree, Keegan. We are in line. So I guess give us a final thought here, Keegan, before we get to our next caller.
Yeah, that's it. Go Blue, guys. I appreciate y'all pulling me up.
All right, Keegan. Go Blue. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. No Lions game.
Yeah, how about the Wings coming back tonight?
I know. Hey, so I was watching the Michigan game, but I was following that. That was pretty crazy. They were down 4-0, came back at 1-6-4. Crazy.
Yep.
All right,
and Finney, what is his name?
Yeah, Emmett Finney. We might have something there, Keegan.
He's got the second best plus minus as of before this game.
He's got 3 goals. I know he's. I know we might have something special, but we'll see. We'll see, Keegan. We'll talk more about it. All right, stay up, man.
Later. All right, last caller of the night. We got Jay in the house.
What's up,
Go
dog?
Blue, Jay.
What's going on, boys? Go Blue.
You tell me, we go Blue, man.
First and foremost, I mean, hell yeah, good win. I mean, beating little brother is always fucking great.
Always.
I'm definitely a little buzzed up right now, just so you know. Feeling good.
You too?
Fourth year in a row beating little brother.
That, and also, we got the, men versus boys.
There it is.
You gotta support the Portnoy, right?
Yeah, bro.
But, hey, you know what?
Portnoy shirt right now.
Dude, you love El Presidente, man. You gotta love him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but here's my thing, man. Like, we look so different, like home and away games. Like last week at home, we were passing the ball to our third and fourth string tight ends, and it looked good.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Today, do we have honestly? But today, do we have any tight end that caught one pass today?
Yeah, Marlon caught one for 4 yards.
There you go. It's it just blows my mind, man.
No, there's definitely. Listen, I'll be honest. I didn't acknowledge. I wasn't aware of the road game situation with Bryce Underwood.
Mhm.
It's very real, and something we need to monitor.
But why is that? My question though. How can we change our game plan so much from home and away? Is it because we try to feed into like the video play of like, okay, so last week, this team did this, this, and that, so we're gonna try to exploit that, or is it we just don't have maybe an identity? That's my question.
I don't know.
I don't think we do. Personally, I don't think we have an identity, man. I don't. I think we play too much on video.
I think I would say this. We have a young team.
I agree.
With a coaching staff. I guess let me just say this, because the coaching staff is experienced, but I would say the head coach is not. So, which I'm not saying, we all know that, right?
Clock management isn't very impressive.
Like, it just seems like a young team with an inexperienced coaching staff. There's just not a consistency. Like Kurt Signetti has his team like the fucking Marine. They're operating like the Marines right now. Like, they're just fucking consistent, get the job done and execute type shit.
Agree.
And Sharon just ain't there yet, man. Like, I mean,
under Biff, man, we looked like we were more offensive.
I don't disagree. I agree.
Offensively willing to, to take some chances. And Sharon, man, like before second half, dude, we had a chance to actually do something, and it was just the same. Like, oh, let's go to halftime with a 10-7 score. I mean, it's like something don't seem right.
Bryce didn't play well against Nebraska either, though, and that was under Bipoji.
True, but we still won the damn game away. Really big time away game, and since then Nebraska has been kicking everyone's ass.
Well, I mean, listen, all right, but hear me out here. All right, so I'm just going to challenge you respectfully, okay? Hear me out here.
No, that's fair.
We won 30-27 against Nebraska, right?
Mm-hmm.
We beat Little Brother 31-21, and can we just be real? It should have been 31-13. They just got a tutty in garbage time.
I mean,
so
feel good touchdown.
Probably could have been like 45-10, though. To be fair.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. Listen, it wasn't clean. I'm not gonna defend this shit. It's got to be better, Like, I'm just saying, like, listen, we obviously have a road issue. There's something up. I don't know what it is.
That's my question too, and that's what it is. It's like, how can we look so different? Like at home last week against Washington, good team, good defense. We were throwing to our third and fourth string tight ends. Today we had, Marlon Klein, number one tight end in the game. Where was any of that trickery or passes to them? Because I didn't see it. It's so weird that we just tried to, okay, Michigan State's like, 16th in the Big Ten on, scoring defense, but like, let's just run the ball. But dude, they're gonna they practice for that all week long. So maybe try to change the game plan to throw the ball more.
No, you're right. And like, here's the thing too, that I think, and listen, so like I've been on it's better than we think it is, but let me just, again, I am a big debater of I debate myself all the fucking time. So like, let me just counter myself here. Michigan State's fucking defense, boys, is 17th in the Big Ten.
Exactly. And we had 100 passing yards or 100 and
85, dude.
Chris Ballas said it's pretty clear you're seeing a Sharon and Chip Lindsey hybrid offense, which we all know.
Fucking end that, dude. If that's the case, And let me just say this:
third and 15, they were like running on third
Running
and
the
12,
ball.
running
Yeah.
on third and 15. That's Sharon Moore being conservative as fuck.
bro.
But also at 3rd and 15, they know you're going to pass the ball. So it's like, okay, well, you put yourself in that spot in the first place. I mean, do some crazy, do something different. I mean, change it up.
Bro,
I don't know.
let me just say this, because like, and I know there's the 247 and the on 3 wars. Like I call them the site wars. I don't think Ballas is fucking lying.
Yeah.
I don't. Ballas isn't there to just stir some shit up. I know the 247
No.
boards want to think that.
He
dude.
really doesn't. He
I
doesn't
I-
just
I-
say things to say
And that
things.
I really think that if he's hearing that it's a Sharon, Chip Lindsey fucking, because can we just be honest again? Like you were saying, Jay, Central Michigan, Nebraska did look different. And Washington, now maybe Sharon was involved in that, but that looked different as well. Those 3
It
games
did,
looked,
man. Completely different.
yeah.
And that's my thing is like are we feeding too much into like watching tape and seeing like trying to find like their weakness on defense, and we use our offense and practice those plays instead of just being like our own. Like what are we? Because like Sherwin tries to be hardball, like bully ball, but we can't do it.
Yeah.
And last week, man, it's just I don't know, man. Just watching our 3rd and 4th string tight ends. I mean, Bryce was having a day with those guys.
Yeah.
I didn't see, yeah, exactly. 1 pass for 4 yards to a tight end. And I just feel like we play too much into like the video prep instead of actually just trying to be like our own offense. Like we just don't have an identity. Like we hope Haynes is going to bust one out for fucking 100 yards. You know what I mean? Like he does every game, but we just don't have anything like legit. McCulley, he's not really showing me a whole lot. Marsh is the truth. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's great.
But my question actually, so yeah, that was my super chat earlier was like Bryce next year. If we don't get in some good receivers, man, like who do we have next year coming back for receivers?
Jay, here's something I will promise the audience, and I swear to God, if we do not give Bryce Underwood weapons for next year,
He's gone.
we're cooking them. We're fucking cooking them because
Somebody else will pay money that has like fucking senior receivers that are like NFL worthy. They will give him the money. They will make sure they give him the money.
Jay, we will cook the AD. We will cook the fucking collective. We will cook the fucking GM. I'll cook the coaching staff. Like it's unacceptable. There is zero reason, and I feel like we would have a 90% approval rate here. There is zero reason to not give Bryce Underwood the necessary weapons to at least compete for a fucking playoff run or title.
I think this year. This year as a freshman, because last year we were like 165th or whatever on offense, and now we're like 45th or 40, whatever it was.
I think the last I saw was 47th.
Right.
Top 50 though. That's good. It's
exactly
definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement. You know.
And this kid has already proven and shown that he's capable of it.
Total offense.
So yeah, like if we don't go out and get some kind of top transfer portal, because next year we have great receivers coming in, but they'll be freshmen. So so they need at least 1, maybe 2 more years. But by that time he's gone.
Right. We need a portal receiver for sure.
Yeah. And our offense is obviously young, so we're going to have them for a while. And we have Marshall and Hitter coming in. So I mean, like we'll be solid on offense when it comes to that. But if we don't got receivers, man, I'm telling you, some other team's going to say, "Hey, Bryce, you want 10 million starting now instead of 8 million the next 2 years? Well, come over here."
My vision for next year,
you got to watch out for it.
is Nick Marsh at the X, Travis Johnson at the Y, Andrew Marsh at the Z, tight end. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we can pull Andrew Olish. I don't know. And then we got Savan Hyder and Jordan Marshall in this offensive line. They better bolster that as well. We got to get some dogs. And then
but you don't have any like proven receivers there though. You have still a freshman and a sophomore and another
Marsh is a proven receiver.
He is for sure, but you're talking about a freshman coming in 26 class next year to all of a sudden be a stud. That's not how that works usually.
You give me Nick Marsh, Andrew Marsh, and Travis Johnson, we're good. I promise you, we're good. I'd put money on it, Jay. You could bet me money. You could bet me money. We'll put 100.
Is McCauley a junior? Or is he a senior?
I think McCauley's gone after this year. Let me double check.
You know what I wish? Might be a grad.
Why the fuck is there not a website that
honestly McCauley has no reason to leave if he's a junior because he's not like proven to be a star. He really is. To be fair.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's a senior.
Okay, so he's gone no matter what. So next year we have Mark because we're not using O'Leary, we're not using Bell this year.
Hold on. Last year though,
he redshirted, right?
Have another fucking year, dude.
I think he has a redshirt year.
He has another year, dude.
Because he'd be dumb to leave to the NFL because he hasn't proven shit.
All right. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on.
So you got McCauley and Marsh, then like Browder maybe next year, then one really good freshman.
So he's been around for 5 years, but he only did 2 games last year. I don't know if he has another year of eligibility or not. I wish he had a redshirt eligibility. I wish there was. I don't know.
I don't know either, but that's my concern, man, is that we don't have. Oh, this team could be so freaking good if we had a couple good receivers.
Listen, it could and it should be a playoff team. It could and it should be. We are not far from that, and it should be.
I mean, to be fair, man, having Ohio State, of course, having to be the damn game that decides our fate this year, which is great for us because we're, we live in their heads, and we're at home. And it turns out we play better at home. So I think we have a solid chance. I'm just thinking about the future. This year I knew was going to be a test year, and next year too, possibly. But man,
I don't even like that. I think 2024. It was hard enough for me to accept 2024, but I understood why.
Right,
because of Jim Harbaugh departing with half the staff and all that stuff that led to 2024 being a tough year.
Yeah,
I thought it was very reasonable when you go out and get Bryce Underwood to cobble together 10 wins. I'm not saying 12. I'm saying cobble together 10 wins.
I agree. I had us at 10-2. I had us losing to Oklahoma, and then the Ohio State game, you just never know. I had that one as a 50-50, so I had us at 11-1 or 10-2 with that game, but still a playoff team. USC game was pretty sad to watch, to be fair, but yeah, man. Final thoughts, anyway. I think, we play good today. Defense is looking better. Winks, going back to the latter 2024 defense and not trying to be too creative and crazy and blitz, and we look all right. We look all right.
I agree. Yeah, it looks like
so different home and away.
It looks like the defense is coming together. We got Purdue next week at home. Let's see how the boys play, and then the next step is, can we get our shit together offensively on the road? To be determined.
Just have an identity, man. Just have an identity.
Yeah.
We're trying to play hardball, bully ball, run the ball.
Yeah.
We are. Just try to be more creative. I mean, like I said, man, tight ends, man. We have so many great tight ends.
Just
Fake the run, tight end drag, just a nice, easy 5-6 yard pitch.
Slants, curls.
Exactly. A tight end drag, follow, RPO, follow the tight end, like, Loveland used to back in the day. The nice, easy first and 10, nice little pass there, 2nd and 3, just, interchange it a little bit, do some different shit. It's just, we're trying to be hardball. We don't have the offensive line and quarterback quite yet. Yeah.
I love Sharon.
I do too.
Be a CEO, butt out of the play calling.
Yeah, just take a step back.
Play sheet in your hand and get it the fuck out of your hand, and just look at the overall picture and
I get it.
Interfering in Chip Lindsey's offense.
I agree.
Because you
And you know what?
don't go out, because you know what? If he wanted to call the play, well, why not just keep failed offensive coordinator Kirk Campbell, and then Sharon could call the plays.
Yeah.
You go out and get Chip Lindsey. You don't let him hire his wide receiver coach, and then Lonnie Galloway, and then you keep Ron Bellamy, who's been not good at during the season. He's been fine.
Yeah,
that's good during the season. So you don't let him bring his wide receiver coach, and then you keep interfering with the offense.
Yeah.
You hire this guy, pay him $2 million a year or whatever, and then you don't let him cook.
Why? Yeah. Why?
I don't know. That's something we're gonna have to see. You know,
there were also a couple of plays that I love to see. We finally threw a damn screen to a receiver or to a running back. I mean, where's that been for the last 10 years? But anyway,
Chip has been running. Chip likes his screens. He's been running screens to Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall through the season.
True. Jordan Marshall, to be fair, I mean, I know Haynes on stats is killing it. I fucking love Jordan Marshall. That dude's a baller, man. He's awesome. And then, I mean, last thing, I just wish that there's a few plays there where Underwood had the chance or choice to, hand the ball off in the middle or just run the damn ball around the outside where there's no one there. I just wish he would have better vision, but I know he's a freshman. It's going to happen. I get it. But, man, there's some plays that we could really run with him that we just
agree. There was a play. I can't remember what it was, but I felt he should have tucked it and ran, and he didn't.
Ran it. It was wide open. But,
yeah, we'll figure it
either
out.
way, man, go blue. We're still looking good. This year we all knew it was going to be let's see what happens year. So I'm not upset. We're still, we're 6-2.
Yeah, we are.
We just gotta beat them damn Bucks.
It fucking
the number one team beat their ass, and we're in, dude. We're gonna upset their season again. I'm not worried about it. We're at home.
Yeah, exactly. And imagine if we run the fucking table, bro.
Dude, we will.
Exactly.
So.
All right, brother.
Boys, hey, go blue. I appreciate you guys for staying up late, and I appreciate you guys for taking my call. So.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Go blue, man.
Enjoy that steak, dog. Have one for me, bro.
Yeah, you as well, man.
Go blue,
both of you.
Yes, sir. All right, big dog.
All right. Let's hit a couple last supers here.
Let's get them, John. It's fucking. Hey, first of all, let me just say this right now. It's 2:52 in the morning. Woo! We have over 305 people watching on the YouTube.
Still standing with us.
So first of all, you are a bunch of degenerates and you know it. Second of all, thank you. We appreciate you guys being a part of the community, being part of the show, watching the show, liking the show, hate watching. We appreciate you hate watchers as well. And it just means a lot to me and John, man. And we again, we just he goes guilty as charged. You fucking degenerates. But no, on some real shit. Again, appreciate you all of y'all. Like the video, please subscribe if you have not. If you are a member, we appreciate that as much as anything. Anyone who has financially contributed to the show tonight, thank you very much. But even so, and we talk about this all the time, you don't have to we do appreciate it, but if you just like the video, we appreciate that too. But I do mean, look, listen, it's fucking 3 a.m, boys, and we have over 300 people watching our channel on YouTube. It's dope.
Pretty
not gonna lie. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, yeah, I'm big dog. But yeah, so just thank you. And we'll get through the season together, I promise you that. And we'll never bullshit you. I also promise you that. I'll never fucking bullshit you.
Nate says, didn't see Spyro or the Thin.
Thin, yeah, Justin Thin, aka Intrinsic. Go on.
Oh, Intrinsic. Ah, yes.
Yeah, well, that's
Illuminati.
That's
Illuminati.
The theory. Yeah, the theory is. But go on.
Anywhere, talk that hot-ish. Say it with me. Fuck green, fuck white. Find me another second-year head coach that is 6-2 at this level.
Interesting question. I'm interested in the data, but yes, you're right. Fuck green, fuck Fuck Michigan State, bro. You fucking bro. Like I just wish they didn't. I just wish they lived through Ohio State, and it's disgusting. Pussies. You beta ass. They're a beta school. Listen, clip it, frame it. I don't give a fuck. Michigan State is a beta school. Do
At least
better.
Ohio State wins games.
Yeah, bro.
Like Michigan State, you're just riding on the coattails.
You live through Ohio. You suck Ryan Day's dick. I don't want to go any further because I'm about to get. It's
we're gonna get YouTube strike.
I know. Let me just say this: you're soft as butter. You fucking suck. Figure it out.
Nate has joined the Connor Stallions espionage team.
My man, Nate. Thank you. Hey, for real though, I just want. It does matter, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate everybody doing anything, including this. I love this too. This is just a regular comment.
I know.
We love it. This is the best Michigan football podcast. That means the world.
And it does. It does. And you know, like we just got John. We got tagged the other day in another ranking. And listen, a lot of people put us, if not number one, top 3, and if not top 3, top 5. And I'm going to be honest with you. You know, yeah, that matters. Like it means, you know, I mean, it's nice to hear, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, listen, and my goal is to just listen. The one thing we can sell you, like, listen, I'm not Jake Budd, I'm not Devin Gardner, because I do respect that shit, and I respect Connor Stallion's channel, and I also respect Sam Webb and Chris Ballas. Okay, but like, let me just say this: we'll never fucking lie to you. We'll keep it honest. That's what we got. That's what we're doing. That's how it's going, and we're gonna ride the journey with you. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Ups, downs, goods, bad, successes, losses, shit talking. We're here for it. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, and I think the community is,
of course,
the best.
Yeah, they're riding with us. Well, that's all right. So that's a fact. No one there, and this is facts. If anyone can argue differently, no one has a bigger YouTube community than we do in terms of Michigan. Nobody does. Now, granted, On3 and 247 have a website community.
Yeah,
they do. But in terms of YouTube community, nobody has a larger YouTube community. They don't. And by the way, we don't take that for granted. We are appreciative. We are grateful.
Wolverine Not So Casual talking about Hyder yesterday. 5 carries, 120 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I know.
Just quietly annihilating everyone. I am more excited for Hyder than I was for Bryce. He's going to be a game changer.
I'm curious. Well, I wouldn't go that. So respect Wolverine Casual. Wolverine Casual, first of all, you know I love you, bro. You know, we you know. I will say I was definitely more excited for Underwood, but Hyder is good. Hyder is fucking elite. Good's not the word. Elite. I'm curious to see how the Jordan Marshall Hyder dynamic works next season.
Michigander asks, why can't we ever run outside zone pitches and tosses? So outside zone we run a little. I don't see. You're right. I don't see a lot of tosses.
No.
There were a couple of pitches to. I mean, obviously the one to. The attempt to Samaj Morgan that got dropped on 4th and 1. But yeah, there's not a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why. Another one from Michigander. If we're not accomplishing 3 out of our 5 of our goals every year, then it's a failed season and questions need to be had. Beat Little Bro, beat OSU, win the Big Ten, make the playoffs, win the Natty. Well, 1 down.
Yeah. Hey, we're on path. Just keep working.
And we still you win out, you make the playoffs. So
2, 4, and 5 are available to us.
Mm-hmm. And technically 3 is too.
Is it?
But people would have to lose.
Okay.
But it's not impossible. With one Big Ten conference loss with USC, you win out. And it's possible. Indiana would probably have to drop, or Ohio, or obviously we'd beat Ohio. So, in this scenario,
and we will. Fuck them.
Yeah. Detroit Kyle, I'm still not happy with past concepts. You are not alone, buddy.
And you shouldn't be. I mean, like, I'm not here to sell you. You should be. I mean, the reality is it's got to be better. It's not good enough. 83. What did Bryce have today? 86 yards.
86. Or
Nobody
yeah.
finds that acceptable. My mom doesn't find that acceptable, and she's not even fucking diehard.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know what a forward pass even means.
Detroit Kyle, super chatting 5 to say that this is the best show on Michigan football, no question. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I'm sure as a viewer, you could imagine, like, yeah, I mean, if somebody's like, hey, you got the best, I mean, like, that's high praise. It matters. I'm just gonna say, like, it fucking matters, bro. Like, I mean, do I appreciate it? Am I gonna let it get to my head? Absolutely not. We got to keep working, and we got to keep bringing you guys a good show and
keep grinding.
But I'll say this: it's wild to think, yeah, me and John might have potentially to some the best Michigan podcast in the game, which is appreciated. You know, again, not taking for. I don't take shit for granted, bro. I don't. I've learned that lesson. I took a very hard fucking loss in 2011, and that shit changed my perspective forever. So I'm good. I appreciate it all.
Absolutely. Just throw in our sponsor, one more link here, bestpokersite.com. Brand new sponsorship just launched today. So we want to thank Jim and the folks at bestpokersite.com. Link is there if you're a poker enthusiast. And then I did want to just highlight this because Dependent Fanatic has been rolling with us.
Yeah, I know.
The whole time.
Yeah, before me.
And he was here with me when it was like a 10th of the size. So like it means a lot that you're here, Dependent Fanatic, and that you're saying that. Dependent Fanatic has a channel too. Check it out. Talks about football analysis, all that good stuff. Detroit Kyle asks, this might be the last super chat, we'll see. How are you feeling about the staff at this point? Just curious. Well, we did cover a lot of that ground the last 3.5 hours. However, we're happy to address it again. Go ahead.
Well, all right. I'll just say, like, to be determined. I mean, I don't think there is a conclusion to be had at this point in the situation. Like, there is a lack of consistency, period. There's a lack of consistency offensively. There's a lack of consistency from the top down. It does feel like the defense is figuring it out, but can I just be honest? We saw that last year. How the fuck is it going to look next year? Right? So, like, in my opinion, we're still in wait and see mode. I'm not sold yet. I'm not. Now, granted, listen, are there bright spots? Yes, Tony Alford looks like a bright spot. Lamar Morgan looks like a bright spot. My guy on the defensive line, why am I drawing a blank? Esposito. Not Phil Esposito, but Lou Esposito. Lou Esposito. Bright spot. Tight end coach.
Kasula,
bright spot. You know what I mean? So, like, there are bright spots.
Yeah.
But there, and I think we would all agree, yeah, there is a consistency issue with this program right now. We're young. We have an inexperienced staff, an experienced leader in Sherrone Moore, and I think that's a major variable in this equation right now. So, where am I at? Let me tell you the God honest truth, brother. I am in observation mode. I'm not sold yet. I'm just taking it week by week right now, and I think that's the best approach at the moment.
Yep, I'm with you there. But I will say, fire JB Brown, fire Grant Newsome.
Yeah, he can go. Get the fuck out of here.
Ron Bellamy, focus on
Grant
recruiting.
Newsome, goodbye. I love you, bro. You're a Michigan alum, but go to the Chargers.
Yeah, man. Soup Campbell, take over. Ron Bellamy, focus on recruiting. He's a great recruiter, so find a way to keep him if you can. Lamont, thanks for the 2. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, Lamont. Thank you. Yeah, and like to that point, let me just hit on it, John, because sometimes I do these on these late nights. You guys work very hard for your money. Okay. Very consciously aware of that. So we are appreciative of the financial contributions. I bring this up every now and then, but I feel like it needs to be kept being brought up because it matters, right? Like, man, I know you wake up every fucking day, and I know you grind. I know you got bills. We got bills. John's got bills. We're all grinding. We're all making it through. So again, the fact that you are even willing to financially contribute to us, we are greatly appreciative. It does mean a lot. And thank you for supporting the channel and the show, man. It's not unappreciated. I can promise you
that. Thanks, Moose, for the vote of confidence.
Liar.
Yeah, he's having fun. Moose,
it's
great
3 in
friend
the morning, John. If you ain't having fun, you ain't doing shit, bro. You know,
absolutely.
There's only a few things going on right now. There's either fun, bad shit, or crazy shit. There's only 3 things right now.
Yeah. So this is probably one of the safer options than going
this
out.
This is for sure one of the safer options, John. I would agree.
All right, y'all. So with that said, we are officially at definitely more than 3 hours, but it was for you, and we did it. So with that said, our next show, Michigan Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, right?
Correct. 7 p.m. Michigan Monday. Looking forward to it.
All right. Michigan Monday with TJ and Minnie. And then yours truly will be back Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Michigan Wolverines Live. And we do have a Purdue guest. So we do have a Purdue guest confirmed. So we'll once again have a media guest help preview the next game. And with that said, follow us on X at TJ_Ronin, at John Diadamo. Any final thoughts?
Fuck Ohio.
Fuck Ohio. And we'll see you next time. Final score, Michigan 31, Little Brother 20. Rivalry win.
Win.
Too shabby.
Take your L, bitch. We'll see you next year at home.
We'll leave you with a comment from Mark Rogers, Voice of College Football, on Voice of College Football Bets, and we'll see you next time. Go Blue.
College football is even more exciting when you've got some action on the line, and the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread, and I've got a 40-plus year track record. 11-0 in the college football playoff for me last year against the money line, 8-3 against the spread. And I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill of Wager Talk is our ace in the hole, show stopper. 7 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly under-the-radar pick. 28-12 against the spread the last 3 years. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Corey Bratta, Matt Zemek, and Steve Dace. Check out those numbers. Become a YouTube or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and then select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2025 a winner now.